Okay, we should be back.
Should be.
Right, the panic basket should be at an end. Apologies for that. Always unfortunate when that happens. But on the bright side, we got it out of our system, so it won't happen tomorrow. And right in the middle of games.
It was good timing.
It was
honestly.
good timing overall.
We're gonna
Absolutely.
cycle this Wraith.
Okay. So, we have a Windswept Heath out on the battlefield, and we have got 2 lands out and about for Troy, who has not done a whole lot with it yet. No hand disruption. Has some fatal pushes, though. 2 of them. There's a lot of things coming down. Is there still over 200 of you after that crash? Because if that's the case, or it might just be waiting to update, but if there is, what?
You can go like this. You go like this. No, you got the other half for me.
Oh. What? I never realized. Oh,
Today I learned how to make a heart.
No, but like...
A million different ways.
Wow. Okay.
There you go.
Thanks, everybody, for being...
That's all I was good at in middle school.
That's what I was expecting. We're down to 37 people.
Yeah, there you go.
That's way more than I was expecting. To you, 37, thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging around.
Seriously. Y'all are the coolest. In the meantime, we're down to 16 on Troy's side of the battlefield and 19 on Keith's. You all still get those hearts, though.
Yeah.
Hooray.
37 hearts.
37 of them.
37. Back up to 68.
Beaten with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so Troy not doing a whole lot yet, just cycling a Street Wraith, being
But I mean, neither is
patient.
Keith, so
No,
like, we're patient.
that's true. Keith with the Keith with the Cavern.
Yeah.
Out, probably naming Spirit,
I would assume.
unless it's of course going for
Ooh, awkward. Second. Yeah, there you
Yes.
go. Good man, good man.
Indestructible. Adam was Mo. Mo what?
He was Mo.
Not awesome?
He was
because
Mo.
you're definitely awesome now.
Was Mo, now Adam.
Welcome.
He was
Welcome. It's a pleasure having you here. You are a rock star, and I look forward to seeing you more in the future.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, wherever you are, Adam, thanks for being who you are. No matter who you were.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Me neither.
That's fair.
Keith drops on down a land for the turn.
Maybe.
Could be holding up a sweet Spell Queller, which is still probably one of my favorite cards that doesn't get played a whole lot.
Love that card.
I wish that card got played more. It is just the illest.
And you can get it off of Coco.
I know, and a 3/4 body
What's
on
to
it too.
hate? A Geist of St. Trapped.
Nice. Oronel, it's good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. And of course, anybody who is just joining us for the first time, if you somehow kept us around Dorian Costley, just like you,
Costley.
be sure to hit that follow button and join us more in the future. Dorian Costley, what a cool name.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, everybody. And of course, if you do have the means and the inclination and want to help this stream do what it does, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's $5 a month. It does help us do what we do. We get that in the form of money, which we can spend to make improvements on this stream. Right? It makes sense.
Oh, I was laughing at Tahir's joke.
Oh, nice.
It's a solid A. You call me a fan?
I don't know.
Apparently it's not an A.
It is for you, and that's all that we need.
I laughed.
And of course, if you do also want to help support the store and you're already subbed, or if that's just not your jam, be sure to check out GeekFortressGames.com, where you can help the store itself continue to operate and grow as a wonderful store that houses a great stream, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it's got people like Maeve.
No, but it's got more TJ.
A bit. A bit.
F plus.
I like the plus.
Well, you know, it's like an A. It could be a D. We're not doing math.
That's Troy's job. He's the one with a...
Yeah, he's the one with the Death Shadow.
With a 1/1 Death Shadow and a 5/5 fish.
Oh, yeah.
That's a flavor fail. When a fish is stronger
Against the Geist of St. Traff, by the way.
Pointing
that one out here real quick.
The very shadow of death, unable to beat a Geist of St. Traft. So a spirit coming back and still able to beat Death's own shadow in combat. Plus, it's the thought that matters. You want to see bolts and blood moons? Welcome to my life. Doro has been working on a fantastic new emote.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm super excited about it, and actually actually 2 new emotes.
Ooh.
Because Doro's just on point all the time. So the Geists are out and about, and we will see what happens with them. Interestingly, Troy might be... Oh,
Path to 5.
never mind. The fish is gone. No more
Fail
fish.
to find.
I do like the classic. I've only got this one. Don't worry about it. The very Shadow of Death dying to Charming Philosophers.
We got our thing.
That's...
Swing for 6.
That's a really good hit.
$5 as we sack this spirit.
He does seem likely to me. Well, guessing traffic can hit ethereal creatures without the 50% miss chance? Oh. Man, that's nerdy. I love it. That's great. I love nerdy nonsense like that. We are going to be down to 8. Scratch that. We're still at 12. And we've got things that we want to do. Apparently. Maybe not. I'm confused.
I think he's explaining the interaction with losing life and marking damage on the Death Shadow. Because...
Damage is dealt at the same time?
Yeah. Well, so it's... Checking to see if the thing dies is part of a state-based action, which is done when he receives priority. Well, damage has already been dealt, so moving on to check if he's dead,
Yep.
His power toughness has already moved.
Yep. Did only deal the 1 damage, but it's now still alive and
but
well.
now it's a lot bigger.
Yep. They're fixing it. I believe Coleman was I heard Coleman at the table. I think he just explained it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool interaction.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's great.
Means he can block recklessly with Death Shadow.
Yeah, I definitely think it's probably one of the more of the reasons why Death Shadow is considered good. Is
I like your caveat. Considered
good. I don't know. It's a meme card. But so
people
yeah,
who
like
lose to it all the time disagree.
Yeah, that's fair. But they they swing in with 5 creatures, get you down to 2. Well, I'll keep my Death Shadow, swing back for 11.
So Fatal Push on the Selfless Spirit, likely going to be sacrificing.
Snap Push as
but
well.
this is definitely more in the line of so Troy can block.
Yep.
Kicking it back, that little invisible barrier.
Did we just untap our angel that is exiled?
The angel that isn't actually there.
Yes. Hey, there you
Got
go. Got it.
We were just buffering.
Just, yeah. Name and spirits.
Okay. So, we've got that 2-2 on the board. And I don't think we have another Selfless Spirit. Keith might just want to put Troy down to 2. The only problem is that Keith is at 16. That would make a pretty sizable 11-11.
This situation right here is why I like red in Modern way too much.
Because Lightning Bolt is
Lightning Bolt
sweet.
is so good.
I knew that.
I want to love Esper, but at the same time, you can have both.
Why not go 4-color?
No.
Okay. I mean, that's what this booth is. I'm mono red and you're Esper.
Yeah.
We've got a 4-color booth right
Everything but the bad color.
Get out, green. Okay. So, we're named with the Cavern of Souls, Spirits Enraged. Yes, probably.
Yeah. Esper Charm, amazing charm.
It's actually pronounced amazing. Maeve's respect for Bolt is respectable.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
Ooh, Drogskull Captain, double hexproof on that Geist.
Yeah. Fact. Now it's hexproof from 2 different opponents. And we have got also... I mean, the Drogskull Captain is a flyer. That's going to be pretty relevant on the board right now. Also, it itself doesn't have hexproof. We might see... The problem is that Droid needs a permanent to leave the battlefield to be able to snap Fatal Push it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, maybe what he wants to do is play out the Snapcaster, throw it in front of the Geist, and then push the... because it wouldn't die. Like, you would still end up having the Geist, but you would end up getting in the way. Of course, then you actually need to be able to kill the Angel. Huh, that is problematic. That is problematic.
Yeah.
You actually play Push over Bolt now? Think it's just better? I think that they are 2 different tools. One of them is much better at killing larger creatures with lower converted mana costs, which does happen, and one of them is much better for clearing out smaller creatures and also having reach at the late game and
We
being
do
able to apply
have
pressure.
Snap Push, and that gets rid of.
Marcinek XP, thank you so much for that follow button. I hope I pronounced your name right. If I pronounced it wrong, please pretend I pronounced it right and make the changes in your mind to that. I appreciate it.
Pow pow!
There's a stubborn
it's
now which
exile.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
Keith crushed this game in 2.
Oh man, let's go to 3.
Troy
I'm
get got.
excited. We get to see more Geist of St. Draft.
Not really.
Oh.
Keith just won in 2.
Oh, he has a win already. I didn't even realize. Yay, Geist of St. Draft got the win.
It was Geist in both games. Geist taking that one down. Troy having a bad run there and just did not get it going.
Hey chat, did you guys know Geist of St. Draft is a good card?
Really?
In my head, anyway.
At least you accept. Alright, let's head on up to the booth, and with 25 minutes left, we might be able to get another match. I know Maeve's already checked off at least 3 of her goals for the day.
See
All
Geist
3 of
St.
them were
Traft
Geist of
played?
St. Traft.
See Geist of St. Traft played and See Geist of St. Traft played. We are on the boat to Happy Town.
Is that boat Doro, the houseboat that just lives in the Pacific Ocean? Let's head on up to the booth. We'll see you there.
See you there.
Hello and thank you so much for joining. If you're wondering if it's a good card, why doesn't it see much play anymore? The reason is because it's a 2/2 in a format based around creatures. That's why. That doesn't change the fact that it is still a good card, though. Spellcaller sees play in Nightfall? True. True. Okay. So, Esper Shadow, Best Shadow. Esper Shadow is a shadow deck, which means that it's still pretty good. Doro, do you not want to be a boat anymore? That's okay if you don't want to be a boat anymore. I won't say that you're a boat anymore. Being a boat is a respectable position, though. Many a boat have taken people across the ocean. So I'm told, I guess. I've never taken one. Oh, man. Esper Shadow uses Orzhov Charm? I know. I love it. I played Orzhov Charm before it was cool. I used to actually play it in a deck that ran Judge's Familiar and Delver. Esper Delver! Oh.
Everybody is on 3.
Alright, so, looks like we're towards the end, but you know what that means.
What does it mean?
We get to play the good old-fashioned fun game of...
Fun or fail?
Yes, indeed. Are you excited about
It
it?
could be a fail game.
You never do know. We've got apparently a poll going, and I have no idea what it is.
For boat or not
boat.
Oh, that's a fun card.
You're talking to a Mimi chat. They're all gonna go boat.
Fun card.
Let's see if we can get that corrected. And there we go. So, you think Gideon and try the new Gideon as gas? I don't know. I think it's worth looking at least. So, we do have Explorer Scope, and you're saying that one is fun?
Fun.
Alright, whenever the equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a landing card put on the battlefield tapped, 1 mana, equip 1. I'm gonna say... Doro voted not boat? Then not boat it is. Did Spirits or Shadow win? Spirits 1 and 2.
Spirits 1 with Geist of St. Traft.
I'm gonna say Explorer Scope is actually, like, not fun.
Why?
It's almost never worth it to play
You
the
get
card.
information.
It's almost never worth it to play the card.
In EDH,
Especially in EDH.
it's mana ramp without a color.
It's a cool card, but I'm gonna say that it's a fail.
Sure.
It could have been a
I
bit...
think Sword of the Animist anymore.
A +1/+1
you
would have
want
been cool.
you want Sword of the Animist anymore.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that one.
Torrent of Stone. 4 mana, deals 4 damage to target creature, splice onto the arcane for sacking 2 mountains. Fail.
I agree.
I don't want to deal 4 mana for that.
I also don't want to get rid of 2 mountains.
That's also true, unless it's for a
To
fire
deal
blast.
damage to a creature.
Yep. Phyrexian Plague Lord. Fun.
Amazing.
It's so cool. Like, that card's actually just dope.
Oh yeah.
4 mana. This card's also really
Its
cool.
type is carrier.
It's so good in Momer, too.
It's a carrier.
Actually, I didn't even notice that. That's sweet.
Can we get a carrier travel going?
Yes, we just finished it.
Ooh, this is a Duel of the Planeswalkers
I love
staple.
I love the stipulation on it. You have to specifically discard a creature card. So I think that's kind of neat, but overall I think the stipulation might be... Oh no, I'll say fun. I'm actually going to say fun.
Sees play in Magic 2014 starter decks.
Does it?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, I just think it's kind of cool. I like that they threw it into a reanimator strategy, which is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
What do you think of Leyline of Sanctity and the green-white Tron sideboard? Why do you need it?
Also, just realized that's like a spider coming out of a trap, basically.
Basically.
Like, I always thought it was a giant cliffside, and it was just hidden.
Why do you need Leyline of Sanctity in the green-white match? I don't know. I think, like, hand disruption does nothing against Tron, so it's not really worth it.
Tron is just not interactive.
And for the matchup against Burn, which is, frankly, not great, but that's the only reason to do it in my mind, and I think what I would do there is I'd rather have Timely Reinforcements and Threat Tusk. Both of which because they can be cast, and you're a deck that top decks really well, and Leyline makes you not top deck particularly well, because you probably can't cast it ever.
Feels terrible to see.
I'm going to say not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But not awful. If you want to run 4, then you can run 4.
Follow your heart.
Exactly. We're playing Magic, which isn't it's an objectively subjective game.
This is a tribal instant. I'm gonna say fun.
Nice. And Blessed Alliance. Yeah, you've got 3 tools, all of which are pretty sweet. Choose a giant creature you control, deals damage equal to its power to target creature. I actually ran this in EDH deck once. I've built giant tribal.
Yep. Good card.
It was a lot of fun. It was before they made the one that they basically made a giant tribal deck with the commander that cared about the experience counters.
Oh,
The red white one?
Calumny.
Yeah, that one. I think this one's fun though.
Yeah. Ooh, best Signet, actually.
I'm gonna say fun. Signets are actually pretty fun.
The 2 best colors in Magic. No, wait. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
One of the 2 best colors in Magic, and then the 3rd best color in Magic.
Pyrotechnics. Fun for the name so far.
5 mana, deal 4 damage. It's an awkward fork bolt. You're paying 1 extra. I'm gonna say, even back in the day, like...
I'm gonna say fun because dividing damage is fun, even if it's not good.
Yeah, and back then it was a lot of low toughness creatures, right?
Hi, Nia. Behold the man of Flint, that's me. 4 lightning zigzag from me, strike, and return. That doesn't even rhyme, that's confusing.
Yeah. Behold the man of Flint, that's me. 4 lightning strike zigzag from me, strike and return.
It's just such a bad war chant, but I love it anyway.
Yeah.
I want to learn this and shout it every time that I start playing Burn.
Every time you play a lightning bolt, you have to say that exactly.
Hi, Ni.
5 times for the CMC.
Hi, Nia.
Crystalline Sliver. It's a sliver. Automatically fun.
It's the reason to play Meat Hooks in Legacy.
Yep.
The cards. It's so much fun for you, and it's so little fun for your opponent.
Hey, did you know Shroud and Hexproof Freakin'?
Geist
of St. Traff says, "What's up?" Amazing. Not just fun, amazing.
It was a lot more fun yesterday.
Aw.
Or the day before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually say fun. I think from a purely just when you open this card up, it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about this card
Look,
screams,
they're flying
I'm a
away.
fun card.
I wish I could fly away.
I'll fly away.
Anyway, yeah, fun card.
You're straight out of Forrest Gump right now. Does that make me Forrest?
Yeah.
Cool.
Edge of Autumn.
What? Actually, I think this card's super fun. I love this card.
Yeah.
Because it's good in the early game when you need more lands.
And then you can sacrifice it to turn it back on.
And then when you've got too many lands, it just draws a card.
Yeah.
I think this one's sweet.
Oh, and then it turns it back on as well. If you have 5 lands, sacrifice a land to cycle it, and then you draw into one, obviously.
And then cast that one.
Cast again.
Back up. Look at that.
Back there.
That's it. That is 2 mana to have 0 effect on the game.
You get to draw a card for sacking a land.
The card that you
mana.
then cast.
Casually.
I think it's fun though. I think it's a cool discard card.
V2 Gazi, the city tree.
Any army in a can is fun.
I mean, you don't have to sacrifice the land. I'm pretty sure you had to sacrifice the Return of Ravnica version of this.
And
that feels
Guardian.
terrible.
Fun or not fun? Make it
I'm
another.
not even going to answer that.
I'm so glad that it's banned. That's where I'm at.
I think there were plenty of I understand why.
Uh-huh.
I think there's answers in pretty much every color. But that just forces you to have a sideboard slot dedicated to specifically that deck.
I mean, all the
And I-
answers
and I will-
existed
and I will-
before and they did nothing.
And I will agree that feels shit.
Also, all the answers are only for the combo specifically, and it's just a 4-color value deck like Company.
Yeah.
Like when people were bringing in Dispel to hit Collected Company, it's like then you just lost to the creatures.
Right.
Like it's just, I don't know, going from a meta in which one deck took over 35% of the meta and then immediately skyrocketing to just under 50 is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Do I play Legacy? If so, Spanish Inquisition. Fun or not? I do dabble in Legacy. I mostly play Burn. Spanish Inquisition, fun. I mean, if you are okay with okay. When you're on your computer, do you ever just play like Solitaire? Because if you enjoy that, then you will enjoy Spanish Inquisition.
Might as well be playing for Horsemen.
But if you are bored by a game that is somewhat dictated by chance and somewhat dictated by skill and generally doesn't have any interactivity with the person in front of you, then it may not be for you.
Sounds like Four Horsemen.
Except legal in formats. You like banning Saheeli more? I like banning Saheeli more because Felidar Guardian is cool, but it's also the actual busted card.
I think that goes along with what we were saying earlier. It is the card that they are using to abuse, right?
Well, there's that, and there's just like Felidar Guardian infinite combos with itself. Like it just has so many ways to bust it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Saheeli,
You
it
get
would likely be
the
something
double
else.
Felidar Ultra Libri combo. There you go.
Yeah. Felidar was the card that was the problem, and it's the reason why they designed Angel of the Restoration Angel the way that they did.
Yeah.
And then they completely ignored that when they made Felidar Guardian. If it was like another non-cat creature, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets too close with too much.
Or even just like less toughness.
Maybe.
Saheeli is on boosters. You can't ban Saheeli.
I don't think that that's actually true. I think I think Felidar is just the problem. Isn't Guardian too?
You wanna hit that random button?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Beetlegazi, fun. Sword of Feast and Famine.
What's up?
Fun.
Round 4 for you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We're into the next round, everybody.
Do we have it already, or should
Yeah, I
I
already
Check it out. Now we see you on delay. All right. So who do we have facing the wall?
Facing wall, you have James.
James.
Return
John James.
of James.
Uh huh.
John James.
And what? Who's against the wall?
Ian is on the wall.
Okay. He's playing key chord.
That's correct.
Wonderful.
Wow, who would have guessed?
Wonderful.
It's almost like it's his deck.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Alright.
So, you know what? Let's do Restoration Angel.
Restoration Angel.
That card's sweet.
Good card.
Let's see. I don't know, something nerd guy. Hello, nerd
You're
guy.
nerdy. Hi, we are too.
Yes, we are.
You've come to the right place.
Okay. Splinter Twin is on boosters for Modern Masters? I guess. I mean, that set also came out like 6 months before. The point is that like they banned the right card. Very little is that the reason. So, what else have we got? Keycord versus Jund. Who do you think is going to take the edge? The Value Deck Supreme or the Hand Disruption?
I'm gonna go with Hand Disruption on this one.
Alright.
I think the hate is just gonna kind of overwhelm Ian.
I'm actually going to take the Kiki Chord. I think it's close, but I think that just the value of things like Chord being able to get what you need and the amount of like
Yeah,
2 for 1s in that deck
that's
is
fair.
going to be good. I don't think that you're wrong for picking the other one though. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Let's find out for ourselves and head on down to the field.
See you there. It's 3 mana. 6 life.
Nope.
Remember
Shutting
to
that one
meme.
down.
Remember to meme.
Not that one.
Ooh.
Ian rolling a strong 3.
With the strong 3.
That's a lightning bolt and should take the win, I believe.
No.
Believing that it's favored for Cord. The problem is like Jund is so, between 40 to 60% on all of its matchups, so it's still close. Ian, like, that's a good card to have in his hand. He's got Obstinate Baloth and Revelark, both of the cards that are haymakers in this matchup. Unfortunately, not enough else going on to want to keep that hand, but that hand was pretty good. You can see the stream in Maeve's glasses? Indeed you can. It's a lot harder when you're like looking at it. Rolls beats spins? Probably true. But yeah, you can see the stream, you can see the setup. The setup's great. We're working on getting us some new equipment. We're going to get a new table.
A new table, that would be fantastic.
I know, it's going to be one that only goes to like here, so we got a little bit more flexibility.
Cool.
Because spinning is a good trick. Let's try spinning, that's a good trick.
How do you not get like any other Star Wars references?
I guess most of them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but
I don't get other references.
yeah.
I don't know. You know that I'm always rooting for Jund. Give me that 40-60. If it was Peter, he'd crush it. The only one that I've missed here that was a Star Wars reference was Hello There, but that's because that one's all about the inflection and the text I missed.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Thoughtseize.
What do we got?
We've got a Blackleaf Glyphs, and we've got Birds of Paradise, Wall of Roots, Revelark. Is that
No.
Hoon! Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for the support.
That's 6 months.
I appreciate it so very, 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 very much. We should pick up some acoustic foam as well. We actually have considered it. It's on the to-do list, but currently it would not actually be that helpful for absorbing the sound because it's coming from up there, not from there. And we cannot fix that problem with our current setup.
Ooh.
So we cannot soundproof
Stick
this
the
room.
birds for a turn.
Because of how the wiring for this room is set up, we are incapable of making it soundproof, unfortunately. We have considered it, and I've talked to a couple of people who are... Well, one of them is actually an audio professional, and the other one is borderline.
Might as well be.
Yeah. Okay.
There is Pact of Negation.
Yes. Pretty
That's
much.
about it.
Pretty much Pact of Negation.
Yep.
Okay, so we have got a Tarmogoyf out on the battlefield alongside a Wall of Roots. And if we soundproof the room, we can't hear Coleman's laugh. That's also true.
Yeah, how are you going to hear Coleman's delightful laugh?
One of the biggest benefit of even watching the stream at all. Okay. So, an attack in with the 3-4 Tarmogoyf, knocking Ian down to 17, who is sitting with a Birds of Paradise. Lost the Wall of Roots to an Abrupt
Disrupting
Decay.
That's a shoal. That's the good shoal.
Yep. I suppose so. Funnily enough, the White Shoal has seen play recently. Actually.
Has it?
Yeah.
Mm.
It saw play in Soul Sisters deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was kind of cool. It was a pretty cool piece of tech. So we're down to 15 after the fetch shock.
14.
Sorry, you're right. Landing down to 14.
So we also had to fetch it.
Mm-hmm. Starting to get a couple of those red sources out. Maybe just lining up for going for the natural Kiki Jiki. Yeah, the red shoal is also banned.
Strangely.
Which makes it pretty bad in Modern.
You can blame LSV for that, though.
I think most people lose when they're playing the red shoal in their deck.
Because, I mean, you know, DQ.
Yep. Well, at least it becomes a basic land,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
You get the mountain instead of the red card.
So good.
Just as good.
Mountains are so good.
Yeah, dude.
Not a red card, though.
Nope.
The green shoal, also good. Man, 4 of the shoals are playable. Wall of Roots dies to an Abrupt Decay as a flavor win? Is it? I suppose so. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we have an Eternal Witness out and about and a Thoughtseize. Check it out. We've got a Wall of Roots, a Lightning Bolt.
Did
a
you want that
Revelark.
wall of roots I just grabbed?
I think you probably take either the Cord or the Revelark,
the Cord.
actually.
He's got a lot of creatures for Cord.
Revelark is so good. I don't think
Yeah.
James can beat a Revelark. That card's insane.
Goyfs are like sea rhinos.
They travel in packs?
Also, they're 4/5s currently.
Mm-hmm. Sizable against a 4-3 Looks like the Wall of Roots might be coming down. We also do still have the Lightning Bolt available. Not enough. Could maybe use the Eternal Witness to block and then Lightning Bolt one of these Tarmogoyfs so that
Yep.
you only end up taking 4 damage. So that is a possibility. It's not like the ideal scenario. But then you get to play a Revelark and get back your Eternal Witness, which gets back your Revelark.
Pretty not bad.
Pretty not bad. Pact of Doomblade is the better 0 mana kill spell. That's true. Looks like that might be the line that we take. Gonna take that one down. Hit for 4. Down to 6.
Do we have a Goyf? Ah!
Brutal.
How do you beat it? How do you play against this?
And that is a land. We're gonna play a Revelark.
Revelor.
Uh-huh. Can't combine to kill it either, so it's going to be just a chump block that gets back Eternal Witness, which allows him to cast the Revelark again and actually get a trade going. The minus
Or
ability
we'll
takes
just
out
have
the
you
bird.
sack a dude.
Hits the bird, though.
Yeah.
Blocks them both. One of them, the Wall of Roots, survives. We get back the Eternal Witness and the Voice of Resurgence. This might be Ian turning the corner.
Possibly.
Yeah, this is actually real good. I forgot that the voice was in there. Getting back the Revelark as well is about to become pretty straight
So
fire.
much value. Did you
Depend-
know that this is a value deck?
I have been told. Attack for 2 at the Liliana. Get rid of that one. It does make them 5/6s, but the Revelark coming down means that you can use the Voice of Resurgence and that to kill one of the Tarmogoyfs. Then you can get back, I guess, your Birds of Paradise. That doesn't feel very good.
Nope.
But still pretty good all around. You also end up getting a 3/3. Oof. James needs something.
Goyf.
Sca-
Aw, Scoos.
Scavenging Ooze is pretty good though, but
Scoos,
James,
you're not a Goyf.
constricted on green mana, only has the one available green mana. Used
Yep.
it for the Scavenging Ooze. Not going to have that ability until next turn, and James doesn't want to play around with this Revelark yet.
Yep. We have achieved Dirtle.
Yep, and actually this might be better because the Eternal Witness as a blocker, pretty good right now.
Who knew?
Because when it goes into the graveyard, the Revelark can get it back.
And then you get more stuff back.
And then you get more stuff back.
Oh, there's so much value.
So as long as Ian can answer this Scavenging Ooze,
I'll play this Nahiri upside down.
Nahiri not bad, just pluses it and passes. So now James not only needs to pressure Ian, but if he doesn't pressure enough, Ian is just going to go grab an
Oh
Emrakul
my gosh.
and take a free win.
You get the voice token, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real good.
This deck
It's
is
valuing out.
amazing.
Like, this is the Jund line that you want. This is exactly what you want your board to be. A Terminate takes it down. We are going to go for that. This might be one of the few things that could disrupt this. We're going to lose that one back, and it looks like the Birds of Paradise gone to that Scavenging Ooze earlier, so no value to be had off of it. We do still have the Voice of Resurgence and the Eternal Witness, and a Wall of Roots. So we can block the Voice to keep that from hitting. We can block the Voice of Resurgence to stop one of them, but then Ian needs to draw pretty well, or we might see Nahiri minus. I don't know.
Tetsuo, I think the consistent damage coming out of the Delver deck is probably what's doing it.
Plus, Ian just needs to draw a creature, and he'll be suited. We're probably going to discard this. Ooh.
Exile.
And now we've got chump blockers for days, and I think a land in hand that he wants to discard to the Nahiri.
I would.
Yeah. I think the other gamble was to plus it and try and draw into a creature to get the blocks and then just go for the Emrakul win.
Sure.
But I think that one's a little bit riskier than just taking the consistent. Ooh, down to 13. James, I'd like to pay 1 life to lose 2 life. Thank you for the pleasure of it. Ian gets to keep his card. And looks like we're taking out the Voice. We're going to go up to 14.
Seems appropriate.
And we're probably just going to see some double blocks happening. Unfortunately, the Wall of Roots is going to die for this. But Ian can then minus again. Floating a green mana, just cuz. Yep, just cuz.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Okay.
What do we even flashback as Jen?
What do we flash back?
Yeah.
What do you mean
What
flashback?
kind of graveyard shenanigans does Jen have?
Oh,
He was.
do you mean with the Tasker or what?
Oh, right. Duh.
I mean, you can get back cards with the Tasker.
Yeah. I'm insane.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just have a tendency to speak and then not talk.
Odd leaving the Thoughtseize. Maybe it's just to keep the Tarmogoyf sizable. Oh!
So good.
Can't hit that Tasker though, so the Tasker's still on the battlefield, but Ian doubling up on the
How do you
Heries.
win against this?
And Ian does still have this Plains in hand, so he needs to draw hot. Can he do it? Do you think so?
Ewit?
Yes. Ooh, that's so good.
Ewit?
Might as well get back the Wall of Roots, which blocks the Tasker forever.
Wall of Roots, one of Ian's favorite cards.
Not Nahiri nor Theri.
Not me.
Is this a Huntmaster? Maybe. Arlen Cord. I like this card. Let's bring that card up.
There's two sides.
Yes, there are. Arlen Cord and Arlen Embraced by the Moon.
Have to hit the toggle. Yeah.
And we're going to fall down to 4/4/4.
4 mana for a 3 starting loyalty. You can plus it.
Gave the Tasker Vigilance and Haste.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
That's not bad.
Oh, this card's sweet.
Yep.
I think that, I love Arlen Cord right now. Wall of Groots. That sounds sweet, actually.
Is this in place of a Huntmaster? Do you think?
Yes.
Same. Yeah.
Almost
so,
certainly.
So the same CMC.
Almost certainly makes this, and it is going to transform into other Arlen.
Arlen, embraced by the moon.
Yep.
Turns her into a werewolf.
Indeed, a Rooney. And it's going to have plus creatures you control get +1/+1,
Anthem the
gain
board.
trample until
Pretty
end
good.
turn. -1 to have it deal damage to target creature equal, or no, 3 damage. And then transform it back, and a -6 eventually to give creatures all an emblem saying that they tap to fight things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably going to be the trample mode. Nah, no, probably not, actually. You might just minus it and deal 3 damage to the Kazali Pride Mage or something? Yep, looks like that is the case. And we're going to transform it back into an Arlen.
Arlen Cord.
So in my game right now with these transforms. Look at me go. And a Lightning Bolt to Rooney, which
Get you with
means
the
that
bolt.
Ian is going to die.
Take game on.
Lightning Bolt to the face with the Arlen Cord actually going not towards a creature, but to Ian's face instead.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't bad. Arlen
bad.
Cord carried the game. I don't remember the name of that card,
No.
but it is cool. I remember that. I remember specifically that it's cool, and for everything, I think it's a core. What is it? Someone will help me out with that.
Did Arlen and Liliana even?
I don't think Arlen interacted with any of them.
Yeah, because the only reason she's around is like she can control her transforming. Was
right.
her special thing?
It's the core spirit caster. No, hold on. It's core sanctifiers. Is that it?
No,
No,
that's a kicker one.
I don't think that was Celestial Purge unless it was a promo Celestial Purge.
Was it?
I thought it was maybe. No.
No.
Don't think that was a Celestial Purge. Unless it was a promo art, which is very possible. Glorious. Oh, what's up, Core Castigator?
Can't
Glorious
be blocked by
Visionary.
Eldrazi
Thank you so very much. It's a pleasure having you here. 5 months of Modern.
Simic guy.
5 months of being awesome. Yes, you have been awesome for 5 months.
5 months.
Thank you so much for being here with us, and thanks for being a part of this stream
For
for so long.
5 months.
That's it, Devout Lightcaster. Thank you. You nailed it. That's what
There
that
we
card
are.
was.
That's it.
White. Protection from black when it enters exile target black permanent. It's pretty good against Liliana and Tasker.
Pretty not bad, yeah.
Yep.
Downside being 3 white and a 3-color deck.
He can do it though. His mana base is
Oh yeah,
pretty
no,
wide.
especially with like birds and stuff.
It's tricky. And Ian, of course, loves testing out these cards. Every time that he's here, he's trying out some other, like... Do you remember when, for a while, he was running the green card that it takes a card from exile and puts it into your graveyard.
Rift Sweeper.
Yeah, so I was running Rift Sweeper so that when people were path to exiling his Kiki Jiki, he could court up a Rift Sweeper, put it back in the graveyard, Eternal Witness it back, and then win with it.
Strangely, good value deck.
Ah, man. You had Devout Lightcaster and Core Firewalker in your draft deck at one time? That is brutal. That is just brutal.
Something tells me you were mono white.
The core clerics are just brutal.
Yep.
Triple white and Keycord probably not likely. Keycord is mostly a green-white deck that happens to splash red.
Red for a couple things.
It can do triple white surprisingly
It
well,
has
especially
a lot of issues finding the triple red, like on time, for the Kiki Jiki.
which is why.
Because you don't want to cast it. You don't have to cast it.
Yep, which is also the same thing to where, like, more than likely Ian is going to end up courting for this. Even immune to all of Jen's removal, except Lightning Bolt, but yes. Lightning Bolt's pretty good, though.
Yep.
Okay. Why isn't this played? Because it is triple white.
Yeah, triple white is kind of a huge deal, honestly.
Yep.
Especially when white, for the most part, is just a support color.
Yep. In Modern, absolutely.
Yep.
We're correct. You meant Death Shadow Gen, not regular Gen? Oh! Well then, Tarfire and Lightning Bolt. Still.
I mean, yeah, like...
Okay. It's just, like, in the vast majority of matchups, it is negative tempo. In this one, it actually might be pretty solid. Against a Liliana deck, it might be absolutely worth it. And I think we're going to get to find out.
The turn 2 Spirit, pretty good.
Yes, it is. Also, Lilia doesn't target. True.
Yep.
Luckily, especially doesn't target because it's exiled. Dear Devout Lightcaster. I love this card, by the way. Selfless Spirit, so cool.
Mm-hmm.
We also do have a Tarmogoyf joining the battlefield with lands and creatures. Or, I'm sorry, lands and instant.
A creature in an instant.
Thank you so much, Maeve.
You're welcome.
You're the best. A 2/3 hanging out max and relaxing, all cool, and getting 2 damage.
Gets you for 2 in the air.
Down by the pool. Down to 16 for James, who does have a little bit of pressure, but a fetch land is going to do a good amount for this. Ian not playing a third land. That's unfortunate. That's not good.
No.
Nope. Inquisition also gets to take a look at this.
Inquisition. Prime...
I guess I'll take Path.
Guys, did you see that? Why is chat... Oh, right, the delay.
And you thought playing Devout Lightcaster would be difficult.
Yeah.
A Primeval Titan, man.
Primeval Titan, rip all of the white mana out of my deck.
Oh.
Seems okay.
Also just a giant Primeval Titan. Which just bashes
Casual Primeval Titan.
with also 2 Restoration Angels in the same hand. Just flicker it. That is funny.
Not a bad card.
That is funny. Is he running Eldritch Evolution? He
I don't believe so.
has not in the past.
I have never seen it before.
He is. It's very possible that he is now.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, no! If the board was ready for prime time right now, what else do you need?
Then we would be solving for X, where X gonna give it to you. So
Get you for 5.
Slamorama. Why not? Let's race. You've got a 4/5, and I've got 5 power plus a bird, and that bird is neat.
He's pretty neato.
Thoughtseize,
Do you want to take the Restoration Angels or the Court or the prime time?
taking the one that he can cast.
Wow,
Don't-
strange. Take both of them.
Did James
Put
just
ourselves
die?
to 4.
James just may have gotten
No,
real
I think
close
we
to
have
death.
a bolt.
I'm not sure. James may have just accidentally killed himself with these Thoughtseizes.
Whoop.
He's got a Primeval Titan and nothing else in farmland. James may have just died to the Selfless Spirit. But also he can't get aggressive. But also he can't cast creatures because he'll be spending his mana
He
to
had
answer
to.
this.
Like, this would have been just so good.
No, that you're absolutely true right there. Ooh, this is tricky.
Put a top deck. That feels bad.
It feels real tricky. Okay, so we're gonna Fatal Push the Selfless Spirit.
Sack it.
Sure.
What are you gonna do? Attack?
Probably not.
No. Why would you?
I wouldn't. Oh man. I'm excited to see what happens.
I don't agree. I don't disagree. Titan does seem weird, but it's Titan
I'm guessing that it's almost certainly out of the sideboard,
for sure.
and I don't know. Kikikord gets to run a lot of sweet stuff out of the sideboard, and if you decide that that was the card to do, then that's probably the card to at least it's only one way to find out. Kikikord is a deck that can get away with more weird cards than anything else. If he draws a land, I am going to be so proud of Ian and so upset for James.
Going to 1.
Oh man.
If we top deck a land from Ian though,
Uh,
we're basically back in the game.
Why not Inferno Titan? You could do that one too. Maybe he is.
But Prime Time grabs the lands for more fixing.
Sun Titan also seems pretty cool. Might
I
be
do
able to
like
do that.
I do like Sun Titan as well.
You never know. Maybe he's got all three in the sideboard. They're all pretty good in this matchup, so maybe he's just trying to make sure that the mana is more consistent. Brutal!
That'll do it.
This is actually game 2. I just didn't check the little box,
Whoops.
because I'm the worst.
Whoops.
Also, I checked the wrong box.
Whoops. We're still at 1 though.
Because I'm pretty sure Kikikord went first. I'm pretty sure Kikikord won game 1, didn't it?
No, John did.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Jun did them out.
John them out.
There we go. There we go. Alright, so we're going to fetch. We're going to be down to 8.
I wouldn't call this stabilized. Personally.
Not yet. It's close.
Yeah,
I mean, lands are a problem right now.
for sure.
That Stomping Ground trying to escape. Tried to stomp its feet on the ground. Ian deciding not going to allow that. Or it just took the ground name of its... Man, a Stomping Ground, and I took Stomping out of that? God, I'm the worst. Grave Titan is the second best Titan behind Primeval. All 5 of them are real good.
Strangely, it's like a giant monster with some cool ETB and auto tech effects are good.
All 5 of them are pretty good. And we've got another land out, but unfortunately we end up missing a lot of our mana because he's got a Restoration Angel, though. That's fantastic. And an Arlen
The
Cord.
Arlen.
Looks like this is going to be a blocking Restoration Angel. Not going to be doing a whole lot here.
Feels bad.
Devin, you forgot to include Wormcoil Engine in your list. Trick shot with the land, finds the 5th land. Unfortunate. James is going to take this one in 2. Looks like you had the right prediction after all.
John just has so much hate.
Jund does Junding things. Usually Kiki runs Sigarda? Absolutely. Absolutely. Ian is very much a believer in that almost no card in Kikikord is sacred. So he tries out stuff because the only way to find out if a card is worth running is to throw it in the deck and play it. So
Yep.
he will just play strange stuff sometimes. Because that's how you learn. Otherwise, you just don't know.
Oh, chat is devaluing Inferno Titan. I was gonna say Inferno Titan is really good.
Yeah. Which one would you most play in limited?
If I was playing limited,
Yep.
I'd be playing the one that kills things.
I would take Grave or Inferno Titan.
I would take Inferno.
And I'd probably take Inferno Titan over Grave.
I think 3 damage, spread as I choose.
Yep.
Really good.
Real good.
On a 6/6 body,
So good.
and it happens every turn.
Yep. Oh, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think that's game. So.
Yep. Let's head on up to the booth and see what else we can find.
See you then.
See you there. Hello and thank you so much for joining. My name is TJ. This is the Geek Fortress stream. Maeve is out there in the field checking out if we have any more feature matches. We are in round 4 right at the moment. If you are not yet, be sure to hit that follow button and join us more in the future. Plus, we've got some exciting news. Maybe you think to yourself, TJ, I love watching the stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. I love watching Modern on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. And I love Legacy on Friday nights. I love following the stream and I like subbing to this stream. But TJ, occasionally can't you just provide some Sunday content for us? Yes, we can. We heard what you said and we decided to respond to it. Tomorrow, there is a Modern GPT. In fact, the last Modern GPT here at Geek Fortress ever, with 2 legacy ones to close it out. But that is tomorrow. That is at noon Pacific time, and I will be here with the Comaniac, streaming it straight to your living room, to your phone, to your computer, to your TV, maybe to your dog's phone. I'm not sure if you get your dog a phone, but maybe you should and maybe you shouldn't. That's up to you to decide because it's your household. But be here or be square as we fight our way through the Swiss rounds, prepare for the top 8, go through the top 8, and eventually award the prize to one phenomenal lucky player who fought their way through to the top as they head to GP Vegas to test their luck, not only in the City of Luck, but of course in a GP in the sweet format. To check it out, have some fun, and have that nice advantage jumping on in. If you want to be there and watch, I highly recommend that you check it. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And I am all kind of excited. Woo! Man. Yeah, be here. It's going to be great. I'm excited. It's tomorrow at noon Pacific time. You'll be here tomorrow? Yes, you will. I'm excited that you will be here tomorrow. But yeah, like all the Titans have been incredible, and I think that's just a testament to how well they were designed. Okay.
On the wall.
Hi, James.
Do you wanna come
Are you
in?
leaving?
Can I go in there?
It's allowed.
On the
Sure.
wall is Patrick on, and then on the nut wall is Logan.
Okay, is this game 3?
Yes.
Okay. You want to come do some commentary with me?
Sure. I just played the sloppiest game of Magic.
GBX Shuffle and Cut. Wow, that's a cool name. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. It's a pleasure having you here. Would you like to take a moment to say who you are?
Oh, hi, I'm James. I didn't know you were talking to me. This feels really bad.
Alright, so Dredge versus Eldrazi-tron. Which one are you going to take?
Dude, Eldrazi-tron because it beat me.
Really?
Oh, flat out. I have no answer to turn 3.
I mean, you lose to Eldrazi-tron.
BS.
All the
Yeah.
time. All the time.
No, it wasn't that bad. Thoughtseize turn 1. Take what did he have? He had triple chalice in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Answers to all 3 chalices. Draws 4th chalice.
That's pretty good. Alright, let's head on down for game 3 and we'll see what we can come up with. And we'll see you then. Alright, so we're lined up. If you want to do me a favor, open up that door and just give him a quick old thumbs up or roo.
Yeah, you're good.
So, I'm actually going to give this one in my mind to the Dredge deck. It's pretty good against a lot of these things. Patrick might have some options, but not a whole lot of graveyard hate available to him. And Logan, pretty solid against giant creature decks when he just floods the board.
What variant of Dredge is he playing right now?
Hi, Pine Martin. It's good to see you. Pretty straightforward Dredge, not like running any bridge from
Okay.
below. Ever since the ban, they've pretty much homogenized into
Are you still playing green? I've
Yes.
seen a few decks cut the green completely.
Yeah, they need life in the low.
Fair enough.
Yep. Okay. It's the 2 bad guys of Modern. Who do you root for? Us, because we're all gonna have a fun time.
You always vote for Burn.
Cal Momo. I love you, James. Cal Momo, it's good to see ya. You are our featured viewer of the day. Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for being a part of this stream. You're always a blast to have around. Blueberry and MTG, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Welcome back. Insolent Neonate for Logan.
I hate that card.
Do ya?
I hate that card, and I hate Cathartic Reunion. The printing of both those cards is just complete BS. No, I mean, not actually. I mean, it made it very viable, but almost too viable. Especially Cathartic Reunion. I'm okay with Insolent Neonate.
At least they got rid of the troll, right?
The troll wasn't the issue. I love it when things get unbanned and then they get banned like 2 years later.
They've only done it once, though.
Yeah, fair enough. How many times in the standard season have you seen them ban 2 uncommons?
Depend. I think there were commons that were banned out of Mirrodin.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, you got a job so you can't stay up this late normally? Ooh. Well, I hope you had a lot of fun at your party. Hope you didn't go too hard. Well, or maybe that you did. That's up to you. That's your life decision. And hopefully whatever it is that you stayed safe and had fun.
Memory jar. Do quality ban.
Quality band. So, Relic of Agenda's coming down. Good hate card. Not the most effective, surprisingly. Logan is running Nature's Claim for that reason, so
Yeah.
he is going to be looking to take that one down. I don't see one in the hand immediately, but Logan might be focusing on actually drawing cards for a little bit. Oh, and in response, we're going to do some dredging.
Stinkweed him. Ooh, foil stinkweed him.
That's a little bit risky to do this in response, because he's not going to get back that prized amalgam, but it does force Patrick to pop it now, unless he wants to deal with that. So actually, this might be a fine way to go
Yeah.
about it. I don't know. Skull Clan probably takes the top for quickest ban. That was a good one, too.
Yeah.
So, another land coming down. The Dakmar Salvage. Not much to do, and unfortunately not able to cast that Cathartic Reunion. And the good old-fashioned attack you for one. Getcha.
The Narcomoeba is a solid card.
Yep. I
The
think
1/1 flyers.
check this out. Another Tron land. Patrick's going to have Tron next turn if he wants to. That's not going to be bad.
No.
Could even go for a Thought-Knots here this turn. Oh, but there's 2 Cathartic Reunion? Of course there are. At that point, I think you just take the card with Dredge printed on it. Yeah, probably. Does he get the Amoeba? Yes, that was all in response to the Relic of Regendus hitting the battlefield. So that trigger happened before it ever resolved. Draws an Insolent Neonate. I think we're going to see a Cathartic Reunion. How do you feel about it?
100%. Stinkweed him. How many
And
cathartic green? Oh no, that's
he's got another one in hand, so we might see him do
Yeah.
it again next turn. And of 3 draws, hope to hit a Dredger. 3, 4, 5, miss completely, but got an Archimedes. So at least we've got a 3/3.
Well, didn't he pitch the prize model?
Yeah,
Or-
but he got another one, I'm sorry, but he got the Narcomoeba, which is going to bring it back.
Yeah. No, I thought you said he had whiffed completely.
Whiffed on Dredgers.
Yeah.
So he actually has to draw 2 cards. Woe is me.
Rip.
Ugh, had to draw 2 cards for 2 mana. Lame.
Like, fair.
Actually, he only drew 7 cards, I suppose. And we've got the Insolent Neonate. Oh, are we
Oh,
gonna
and he
try
can go
again?
for it again?
No, okay,
No.
we're gonna show some patience, and we're gonna have this come into play tapped, and Warping Whale, taking it down. Warping Whale probably exiling the.
Prize model.
Wait, is that Spatial Contortion or Warping Whale?
I can't tell from here.
I don't think Warping Whale does anything to that. Must have been. Let's see here.
I don't play standard.
It exile attack creature's toughness 1 or less, so it may have been Spatial Contortion. I think that's Spatial Contortion. It looks like the promo. Okay, so we do have the last piece. Oh, Tron.
It feels good.
Night
no
mana
turn 3
available.
Karn though.
Well, there's Karn is only a 1 of in the deck.
Fair enough, yeah, in this variant. But I feel like that is the most oppressive thing you can do to someone in Modern. A turn 3 Karn on the play. Unless you're, main decking Pithing Needle and maybe Dreadbore, the only 2 viable cards I can think of, it will counter Magic, but...
Any Lantern players tonight? I don't think so. Have you seen any Lantern players floating around?
Negative. Dude, there's a fun deck, but
I used
and
to.
Snaring Bridge is too expensive.
I used to be. I have 7.
Give us-
I built 8 rack and Lantern.
Did I tell you about my latest brew? Turbo Moon?
That sounds awesome.
Have you seen the Legacy Moon deck? You play like Chalice on turn 1 for 2. And...
Yeah, like the mono red.
Oh yeah,
free
it's
red.
the same thing.
Yep.
I had a turn 1, was it? New Chandra into Chalice on 1
Mm-hmm.
in Modern.
Matter Shaper out. Matter Shaper's pretty good. Yeah, the free win red in Modern is pretty fun. A little inconsistent. I tend to just
Yeah.
play Scred, which is just about the same thing. But how about Ad Nauseam players? There actually is 2 Ad Nauseam players in the area. I'm not sure if they're in the room tonight. And that is a lot of Narcomoebas. All 4 Narcomoebas have been acquired.
Well, looks like he's not getting more prize amalgams back that way.
No, but he does have a Bloodghast in the graveyard.
Yep.
That'll be enough. That is a lot of Narcomoebas and not a lot of dredging. He has
Is that
hit.
Golgari Thug?
He has hit almost. Yeah.
Okay.
He has hit almost 0 dredgers, just the Golgari Thug, though I think he actually now has 2 Stinkweed Imps in hand.
He does
That's
have a
probably
Conflagrate, so he can empty.
Oh, good point. Conflagrate in the graveyard looks pretty solid. He also does have Cut to Ribbons. But that is, I think, 4 mana to hit the Matter Shaper? I
Red
think
White
so.
Prison, yes.
That deck's a lot of fun. The Sun and Moon. Dredge players are allowed to rearrange their graveyards. It's only in Legacy, Vintage, and EDH that it might be problematic. But Logan organizes his graveyard to where one pile is all the things that don't matter, like they don't interact with the graveyard. Lands, spells that have already been cast, and then the other cards are all the ones that have interactions with the graveyard.
Yeah, Legacy, you have to worry about, what, Death Shadow, what's the other big one?
Not to shut up, but there's
No.
like Shallow Grave is one.
Yeah.
You also have
Oh, I can't think what it is now.
there's a dredge card that you can. As long
It's
as
when
the-
it's X amount of cards down.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I actually am not sure I agree with it either, but Logan's testing it out, and that's pretty much
Nether Shadow, thank you.
yeah, that's pretty much why you like. Logan is just trying it out, and that's the only way to find out. 11 Dot, thank you so much for hitting that sub button. I appreciate that 6 months in a row and brings us up to 144 subscribers. I love it. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world to us.
Dude, that is a spicy sub animation. Dude, who did that guy? Who did that for you?
David Bradbury.
Really?
Yeah, David Bradbury did
Dude,
most
my
of the
name's
tech.
Ethan Bradbury.
Is it?
I'm Ethan Bradbury. Dude, I'm reading your sign. Come on, dude.
I know. That's fair. It is a sign.
Did I ever tell you about the time I played D&D and I played Ethan Bardberry?
No. That's
He
funny.
was a solid character.
So, we've got us. Your stories are always good.
Dude, they're not always PG though. It feels bad.
That's true. That's true. We do try and keep it TVY.
This is a nice setup you guys got going in here.
Thank
The
you.
lighting is really good.
We've upgraded a lot. We've upgraded a pretty substantial amount. So we're still we're gonna get a new table soon. Get a second computer to split the work between two computers.
That is a nice computer.
We need a nicer one.
You need to dust that sucker.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
That is a lot of cards.
So, did you deck more over
needs-
Thug? Probably because he needs land drops to get back the blood, all three of those blood casts, which
Yeah.
brought back the prized amalgam.
There's a lot of power on board. Patrick's gonna have to answer this turn. This is gonna
Yep.
be very problematic with the conflict rate.
Yeah, and
Pretty sure that's just
is
the
that a
one
relic in
you
his
can't do it.
hand? I think that was a relic for the draw. Unfortunately, too late. Yeah, that's
I mean,
a relic.
shoot, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 damage on board. Conflict rate, yeah.
Conflagrate's so good.
Like, I'm surprised that wasn't the banned card.
Nah, Conflagrate wasn't the problem.
No, yeah, I agree with you.
Dread-
The extra.
I think it was
extra
just
card
that
off grave
the deck
troll.
was way too consistent.
Yeah.
All his dust plus relic would be savage. That would be the bee's knees.
That would be very good.
Just like sweep the board, sweep the yard. Have a nice day. I'll catch you next time.
What is it?
That is a walking ballista
What?
for 8. Now we have
Alright.
4 damage. 4 damage on the field can take down actually a substantial number of these cards, especially if Patrick gets to untap. If he can survive, take down one of these, and then just like throw another. How much mana does he have here? 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's
So
the
he
relic.
can end up putting another 3 counters, having 7 on there, and just start machine gunning this board and then using the relic to take it down. Gonna be solid.
That's a little spooky.
Walking Ballista, so good. XX enters with X +1/+1 counters. Remove a counter to deal 1 damage to a creature or a player. Pay 4 to add a counter.
I like it in EDH personally. It's really good in like Machias.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun.
Taking down the Bloodghast seems like an interesting main phase move. I'm not entirely sure what I see for the motivation, unless
Yeah.
it's to pop the relic now and try
That-
and draw into a useful card.
Yeah, that's a good way. I mean, he gets rid of them permanently.
Mhm.
Patrick can no longer use them to get back. Or sorry, Logan can no longer use them to get back.
With the
in.
Narcomoebas also all out of the
Yeah.
yard. Pretty good.
And that's all 3 Bloodghasts.
Did you see what he drew off of that?
What?
A relic?
Oh, that so feels bad.
That feels so good. What
I mean,
are you
it feels
talking
good,
about?
but it feels bad.
Oh, next turn Patrick can untap, tick up the Walking Ballista 3 times, machine gun the prized amalgam, and then just tap the relic to have that gone forever.
Now, do you machine gun the prized amalgam, or do you get rid of the 4 flyers on
Whatever
board?
you want. Whatever you want to do. Oh man. That's gonna be sweet, and I don't think Logan has a tool to actually stop that. Might just drop. I think he's maybe gonna cast Cut. Yep. Take down an Archamoeba. And,
No machine gun.
no machine guns. Brad Ulo, thank you for pushing that follow button. Now, Patrick could have actually tapped the relic to hit the Narcomoeba specifically, but both of those cards are about the same, actually.
Yeah.
Or at least, probably Ribbons is more important for Patrick to get. You're scared of a bear in the woods? Nah, you should be afraid of Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf.
Running from your life.
Shia LaBeouf.
He's brandishing a knife.
Shia LaBeouf.
That's a great.
It's such a good song.
Man, okay, I can't believe what Pole did to him. I mean, I feel bad, but at the same time, you ever read that the capture the flag thing? He will not divide his camp. I'll show you it later, but
Okay.
it's one of the greatest meme hunts of all time. Like anything 4chan touches.
Basically, we are gonna just drop a conflagrate for no value, pass it back, and we are hoping to use that to try and close out this game. Patrick, down to 10, does have this relic rocking and rolling, and he can't just hit the draws a walking ballista. If you lose it, you will draw it. Oh man,
This has been a great game 3.
he's got 12 mana available. He can drop a 6/6 walking ballista and just sweep the board.
Yeah, and still have a 1/1.
I guess he could sweep all but one of the Narcomoebas and still have a 1/1. Oh,
Wait.
man.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I can't do math today.
That is good. We have rules? I'm not sure what the rules are.
What rules?
I don't know. Dylan's quoting rules to me. I apologize if I broke my own rules. Drawing a card and a dismembered. Not bad. Not a bad one. Especially since he has an Urborg out, so he can actually just play it. All of his lands tapped for black mana. Master! Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. It's a pleasure having you here. So, we have got the Walking Ballista. We're still going to have another mana up. And that is, I think, going to be a 5/5. That feels okay. Did you just toss the die on 5?
That's pretty good. That takes a lot of skill.
And it didn't even, like, rotate. It just went... That was amazing. I'm impressed.
I'm surprised he just went for 5.
Well, he can't tap the...
Oh, yeah,
tap for
yeah,
2.
yeah.
It's not an Eldrazi.
Yep, I can't do math.
Yep. So, sitting pretty nice at the moment. Was able to take out the Conflagrate and the Ribbons, so Logan loses all of that value. He might just end up casting a Loam for no value to try and dredge something. But Logan is sitting in a pretty bad spot right now.
I don't know what he can dredge into that's going to be value for him at this point. Like, he has 5 lands. He can start hard casting.
Stinkweed Imp.
Stinkweed
Stinkweed
Imp.
Imp. What are you going to do? Kill it? Ha ha ha. I'm going to dredge. Attack for 6. How likely do you think it is that Patrick blocks and then just crushes the remaining cards on the table?
Pretty likely.
Seems pretty... Just going to take out one of these while he can and only take 2 damage.
Fair enough.
Seems reasonable, and then he gets to untap and throw another 3 counters on it and keep doing what he do. Stinkweed Imp.
Called it.
You're so
The
good.
stank beats, dude.
And we've got dredgers in the yard. But there's almost not... There is one. There are 2 cards left in Logan's deck, which will bring back those...
Does he play Haunted Dead or no?
He doesn't run Haunted Dead. He runs one that does it for 3 mana if you have 1 or less cards in your hand. He's testing it out from Amonkhet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he runs... and he runs 1 more Bloodghast.
Okay.
Oh, man. I think...
Yeah, it's pick the blood gas.
I think Patrick is pretty close to a win right now. What round is this? This is round 4. Dead on board. Who's dead on board? Oh, and an Endbringer to close things out too.
Yeah, this is pretty over for Logan.
Unless he gets the world's greatest dredge.
Yeah.
Just crushes this dredge.
But I mean, what can he hit back here? Okay, he gets the Bloodghast.
That's a good start. And a life in the loam. But only has the 1 prized amalgam, which will be tapped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just...
Woo! But with having an Endbringer, which can start just either pinging creatures or just dealing damage to Logan,
Yeah.
takes down one of them. Also, remember, Patrick can just tick this up and hit the other one.
How many conflict rates has he lost this game? 3?
He has lost. I don't know.
It's 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's been a good
I know
amount.
one got relicked early.
And then one got nuked when he just tried to put it into the yard,
Yeah.
which may have been a little bit of a hasty play there. You're in theater. On theater mode in Twitch, the 5 in round 4 of 5 is somewhat hidden. So that makes sense. Why would theater mode get rid of that? Huh. Ooh, and Patrick takes it down. I was expecting Dredge to actually do pretty well there, and then
Dude, I
Patrick
called
just
it. He's now what?
obliterated that. 3 relics?
This is round 4.
Yeah.
He played Patrick round 3.
That was,
He is now 15-0 with this deck.
I think that was 3 relics.
Yeah. And the Walking Ballista, I will say that is a sweet card.
Patrick's been killing it with this deck lately.
Yeah.
He's been undefeated for a couple weeks. Did have a draw at one point, but otherwise he's been unstoppable lately. Someone's gotta get in the way, but triple relic worked out pretty well.
See, I haven't been following enough, and I don't know when he's been playing. Otherwise, I would have done my sideboard way differently had I known he would have been playing this. Like, I knew there's always Tron players here.
Yeah,
But it's like, I don't know, the last time I played here ages ago, it's like...
you're
Bird?
not good in that matchup anyway.
No, absolutely not.
Basilisk Collar and a Walking Ballista pretty much is the end of you.
Bounceless Collar on any... I mean, okay, Chalice on 1.
Pretty good.
Then
against you.
Chalice on 2. I mean, it's like, granted I have Abrupt Decay, but...
Still
Feels
pretty
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Is Logan running Scourge Devil still? Yes, he is. All right, let's head on up to the booth and get ready. We're actually, I think, at the end of this round.
Yeah, I gotta go play.
All right, well, thanks for stopping
Yeah.
by.
Thanks for having... Ooh, that's spicy.
It is spicy. See you out there.
See you later, man.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining. My name's TJ. Maeve might be back soon. We'll see if she wanders her way back into the booth. But we just watched Eldrazi take it down against the menace of Dredge. Eldrazi is ridiculously resilient. It is indeed. That deck is pretty good, and Patrick's just been a tearing up. People have not been able to adjust to it. So he's been doing pretty well. Got to appreciate the power of that deck. It's so good. James is great. We got to get James. Man, I like James. I know that's the first time I've seen him in like 5 months or something like that. Some like absurdly long time. You need a new modern deck. You've played a wide variety. You're sick of losing the top deck in a land and burn. You have Grixis control. You're not a control player. Help out. What do you like? I get like green-white value. Green-white value town. That's what I'm going to say. Play green-white value town. Top-decking lands is great in that deck. If you don't want to be dead to top-decking lands, play green-white value town. Oh, man. Alright. If you're great at drawing lands, play Valakut. Also a good one. Oh, also, Titan Shift would be good. Do you remember when people were asking if Eldrazi? I don't remember people asking, but I remember people making the statement that it was a strictly worse Greentron. Yeah. Benji cards 12. Let's talk about Harsh Mentor. Okay. I think that the card is pretty substantially bad in Modern, and I think that it's pretty close to bad in Legacy. I think that Harsh Mentor was wildly overhyped. Like the ceiling on it's pretty high, but the floor is so much more common and it's so low. I just have a hard time picturing that Harsh Mentor gets played prevalently. It might see play in 1 or 2 homes in like Fringe, but I really don't think that Harsh Mentor is worth playing, and I won't be sleeving it up anytime soon. New to Magic, you want to build a modern deck? What do you suggest and what would it cost approximately? What do you like to do and what is your budget? But what do you like? What about Magic have you enjoyed so far? What is it about Magic that really you enjoy? And what is it that you like to do? Because that's going to have a pretty big indicator. It's a potential sideboard card, but doesn't really have a home at the moment. Yeah, I just don't think that it's going to get played much, especially with top band. You're right, Dylan. Like, with Dark Wave Mystic saying that with top band it's unlikely to get played, yeah. You like playing Tarmogoyf decks and your budget is $20. play mono green Stompy. You'll be fine. It's about the same. That's funny. Alright, so I imagine that Maeve's going to be in soon with her round 5.
Opinions. So the
Finals.
finals have already decided that they're drawing. Would we still like to see it?
Is it Eldrazi-tron versus...
Troytron. Green Red Tron.
You know, we haven't seen that. Yeah, let's do that. If they're willing
Tron
to.
versus Tron?
I'm willing to see that.
Okay.
That sounds sweet.
I was gonna have it around again.
Rain of Trains, good stream. Thanks. We've still got more coming up, though. Should you buy a deck from China? I don't know. Maybe. If someone in China is selling that deck. You love aggro decks and you're interested in any kind of... good beginner deck that's still hopefully around $100. Mono red burn would be a good one, and then it eventually builds into
So,
regular burn.
Troy is facing the wall.
Cool. Troy's visiting us. He hasn't been here in a long time, so
Tron battle.
I'm happy to have him on. And if Patrick's willing to be on, we haven't had him on. He's been on a tear lately. He's on green red Tron, and if there's a deck that might be able to take down Eldrazi Tron, could be green red Tron, just going over the top of it. We'll see, but the aggression of Eldrazi Tron might actually end up being pretty good. Karn. It's going to be the true Karn deck versus the Eldrazi deck. Who's your bet?
I'm gonna go with Green Red Tron just because the bombs are so much bigger and so much more impactful.
Sure. And it's a lot more consistent at getting that heavy mana base.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. Tebin, Mono Green Stompy is a great suggestion for Crispy Green. Let's head on down. Round 5. We'll see you there. Okay, you're going green red. I think that I might take green red as being slightly favored, but also Troy hasn't played for, or no, he's been playing I think at a different shop.
I mean, he's in the
He's in the finals.
practiced. Yep.
Being in the finals is a pretty good step.
Who would have
Pickled
guessed?
Amish, thank you so much, or Pickled Amish, whichever it is. I don't know. Thank you so much for hitting it. It's great having you here. Do you think it's Pickled Damish or Pickled Amish?
I'm gonna go with Pickled Amish.
Nice, I like it. I dig it.
Or Pickled Damish.
That was kind of my first. That's what I said first, and it just, I don't know.
Pickled Damish.
Nice. That's great. So, Eldrazi Tron versus Green Red Tron. While you're entering, you have a bunch of staples. You don't want to play Street Wraith. You're not sure whether to brew an Obs on Friends. Lost.
List.
Oh, List with Charmo. Blue Moon, or maybe the Black-White Pox deck with the Gideon and Heart of Kirin list you saw. Those are 3 distinctly different decks. Whichever is the most fun strategy for you. Like, Magic's about having fun.
Black white deck with.
I would probably take
I like how that sounds.
Game Mage. Thank you so much for the
Game
follow.
Mage.
It's a pleasure having you here. I would say that Black-White is probably the cheapest. Otherwise, followed by Blue Moon, followed by Obzon. I would probably, like, if I were to build one of those, I would probably build Blue Moon.
Yeah.
But it's also a bit of a meta deck. Obzon will be the deck that is viable in every meta. That is a good note. Obzon will always be playable, and it gives you the staples to build like anything else.
Yep.
So I think Obzon would be the first one that I'd go to because it transfers the best.
I agree.
How's Green Red Tron right now? I think it's a little bit worse than Green White Tron, but Tron itself is doing pretty fine.
I mean, it's Tron.
It's Tron.
It is one of the most powerful mechanics in Modern, I believe.
It'll Tron things. I think it gets hated on pretty unnecessarily, but I think that it's still a pretty sweet deck.
It's a good deck. Like, it's consistent with
Thud.
large mana.
Thud the Magic Ninja. What a hilariously ironic name for a ninja. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you. The Jackal Pup, it's good to see you. You were
Hey,
at work?
Jackal.
That's okay. Okay, so 2 lands out. We do have a map. Patrick's going to be sitting on 7 mana on turn 3. Troy looking to do the same thing if he can. Has to play a Ghost Quarter. Troy's but takes down Patrick's.
Awkward.
I would take Green White Tron over Green Black Tron. The sideboard is just so much better. Where can you buy pre-made Modern decks at?
I know there are places to rent them.
You can put it all together on TCG, or you can, or if you find like a really trusted buyer on Craigslist or something like that, or eBay, people will put their deck up for sale. But you're a lot better off just buying all the pieces in singles, unless it's a pretty substantial deal.
So we're finding that. And then are we grabbing a basic as well?
With the Ghost Quarter, that's true. Patrick may be missing that.
And
I think he, let me go with that too.
I think because he plays very deliberately.
I think he may have just forgot.
I think he was because he put the waste down on the table. I think he wanted to make sure his ordering was correct.
Potentially. Oh no. I couldn't say.
Me neither.
Okay, I looked up at the Urza's Tower. For some reason, he thought it was a tabernacle. I mean, it's not. It's close.
I can see why.
That art is actually pretty close to the tabernacle. Tabernacle could make control viable in Modern. Doesn't even tap for mana.
Why would you need it? You have Tabernacle.
Yeah. Tabernacle's so good. Tabernacle's so good. Alright. So, we've got an Eldrazi Temple coming out. Patrick's mana base somewhat destabilized.
We still have 4 mana for Thought Knots here right now.
Yes. Also note that Patrick has got the Ulamog in his hand. Patrick is looking like the Tron deck right now.
Eldrazi Tron mana is just as consistent as Green Red Tron mana.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to go for a Sylvan Scrying off of a basic forest. This does mean that Troy will have Tron next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll have access to 5 mana.
No, he won't.
Oh, no, you're right. Sorry, he played the
Quarter.
forest this turn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are.
That's okay.
It happens.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay, yeah.
Zach, how you doing? I love it. I love that you have an emote that makes me think that is from Undertale. That looks like the sad little ghost from Undertale.
Swinging for 5 on turn 4.
Seems not bad.
Yeah.
I think Patrick's looking pretty good for this match. Sweet Gabby emote, Zach.
Yeah.
Just, mentioning that.
Casually.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna crack that. Grab our 3rd land.
It's going to be finishing up that Tron. We do still have a green. Ancient Strings would be pretty sweet.
Jackal Pup, no!
That's okay. You're not playing Esper either at the moment.
No, I'm playing Grixis.
What's up, Blazing
Red
Gun?
is too good.
Red's real good. It's got Bolt.
Yep.
And that
It's the Worm Coil engine.
is awesome.
The Masterpiece Worm Coil engine.
Which looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool.
I'm not even sure if we have that one as our art.
Probably not.
We
No, we do.
That Wormcoil engine looking pretty neat. A Ghost Quarter going to destabilize that Tron. Troy, in trouble.
Yep.
In trouble.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Whoops, I forgot to include a 1 there.
Whoops.
How does Blue Moon deal with Death Shadow? Mostly the Blood Moon.
Blood Moon, so they can't play it.
Keep remaining stuff and try to Blood Moon.
And then...
It's not good, though. It's not a good matchup.
No, for sure.
It's not, it's not a good matchup, but they can beat it with Blood Moon and Revance.
Just get the Vidalcan shackles down.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
And then you take control of their Death Shadow, it dies, and you get to do it again.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, Krispy Kreme, you've
that's
officially
pretty nice.
You've officially outdone my entire lifespan of opening packs. Congratulations. Chalice on 1. Pretty good against a deck that is running Chromatic Spheres, Chromatic Stars, and maps.
Troy is not in a good place right now.
Troy's not looking too hot.
Nope.
He's got 2 basics. That's kind of neat.
Got another piece of our Eldrazi land.
Hooray.
Or Tron land.
Patrick might be the first one to assemble Tron. And attacking for 5, still good.
Put you to 5.
Troy needs to basically naturally draw Tron and then hit an answer for this. And then find an answer to the other 5/5. So it's draw that and then O-Stone? Pretty much?
Yep. Nope, we're just gonna call it here.
Okay, so Eldrazi Tron takes it down, and Patrick takes that game 1 substantially.
Mm-hmm.
A Ghost Quarter was Troy's main piece of interaction in that game. And that was it.
Tevin.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's okay. But to anybody who is watching, of course, hello, my name's TJ.
Mine's me.
And we're streaming from Geek Fortress,
Geek
located
Fortress.
in Snohomish, Washington.
Snohomish, Washington.
It's so good.
So good.
But if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button, and of course consider subscribing to the stream to help us out. Also check out the store's website, geekfortressgames.com, for any of those singles or supplies that you may need. And check out tomorrow, noon Pacific time. We'll be, there is a standard event happening with Star
Yeah.
City, but maybe you prefer watching a format that is awesome.
Like Modern.
Like Modern. That's
Like
standard
Modern.
looking pretty cool, admittedly.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, maybe you prefer watching Modern. Come join us at noon Pacific time while we will be streaming some of that super de-duper sweet Modern GPT action for GP Vegas here at Geek Fortress. Coleman and I are going to hop into the booth and stay there until the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I'm excited. You prefer awesome formats over standard. Standard does look awesome, but I do prefer Modern over standard. I guess that's a bit more of a general statement that I can definitely
Yeah.
get behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Too many people running Blood Moon, Crumble, Fulminator, Ghost Quarter, Surgical. People keep you off Tron consistently. That is unfortunate. Will we be attending Vegas? Yes, we will. And when I
Not
say
me.
we, I mean me. Shriek Bob, thank you so much for that follow button.
Vegas is expensive.
Glad we're streaming. Thank you. We're glad that we're streaming. We stream
me
every
too.
Wednesday night
Wednesday,
and Saturday night. Krispy
Saturday.
Kreme.
Both,
Thanks for the follow.
both of those are the modern formats.
Correct. And then every Friday night.
That's the legacy format.
Exact-a-rooney.
But tomorrow,
Tomorrow we have got Sunday Modern coming at you hot
Oh, yeah.
and spicy. Don't you
3
worry
days
about
this week.
bringing in a bib because of course you'll be drooling at this action, but you'll be at the comfort of your home so no one will be there to see. Keep it going, keep it fun, and make sure to keep on hanging out in the chat, talking with us, asking those questions in general, just showing that support that we love so very, 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 very much. You're back, movie with the wife. Well, tell your
Ooh.
wife hello for us because we like her. She's great.
What did we see Beauty and the Beast? I still need to see Beauty and the Beast. I'm upset.
I have not seen that either. The professor will be at GP Vegas, indeed a Rooney.
I won't.
I'll be there with Bryce and Eric, and I think Harry will be. A lot of people are going.
All of
Like, there's probably about
Chris,
a dozen
Dylan, all of them are going.
people. Brothers of Fire are going.
Yep. Ryan.
Mm-hmm. There's gonna be like a dozen plus.
Lots of people.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I get to watch the shop.
Do you?
Yeah.
Dope.
No Maeve, no go.
That's exactly what she decided. No, Maeve, no go.
Listen, I'm bad at words, but not that bad.
You know what? I am so proud of myself. I am in the same sentence as TJ, the professor, and Rudy.
Yeah.
Boom! Life accomplishment right now. By the way, if anybody happens to just toss this out, a little self-plug here. Be sure to follow twitch.tv/RedBaronMTG when I stream. But also, if you happen to follow the Eternal and Thoughtseize podcast and you know them on Twitter, you happen to communicate them in any other way, feel free to let them know that TJ did audition for the Eternal and Thoughtseize podcast and
Yeah.
he'd like to be on it.
Yeah. The GPT tomorrow is at noon.
Noon Pacific time. It's currently 9:30 where we are. So wherever you are, think of what time it was 9.5 hours ago, and be here that time tomorrow.
3 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock
You
standard time 0. Whatever plus 0 is.
8 a.m. or 8 p.m.
GMT, I think.
8 a.m. or p.m.
PM.
Okay. I don't know. Time and geography, not my thing.
Yeah.
You'll be in bed.
That's probably a good.
In bed watching the stream? That'll be so kind of you.
Ah.
Looks like we got a Tron land to kick things off for Troy. No star, no sphere, no map. If he kept his hand, it's because he's got
He
something
has
going on.
natural Tron and a card.
Naturally. As they always seem to do. It looks like he has a map. He may have drawn that. But we also do have a Grove of
He
the
did.
Burnwillows.
Yeah.
Could be going for a Sylvan Scrying. If Patrick just consistently assembles Tron first, that's going to be brutal.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness gracious. Patrick's on fire. Be careful. We should hit him with a fire extinguisher.
If this was Overwatch, he'd be on fire.
I have not played that game.
You should. It's pretty fun.
I've considered it.
Yeah. Let me know. We can play.
Really?
David plays.
I could play with David Bradbury?
Yeah, I played with him the other week.
I miss David Bradbury.
Me too.
Man, he's the Davidiest of all the Bradburys. So, Patrick at 21 because of that Grove of the Burn Willows. We need jerseys on the store page. Yes, we do. But we also need to like fully design one and have one pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, you know, people
There's our turn
subbing,
for Tron.
people subbing makes the potential of future merchandise possible.
Yep. Putting that one out there.
Just saying, you
Start
know.
getting some branded deck boxes.
Maybe
and-
if you've got $5 and you think to yourself, I'm not using this $5.
Yeah.
It's a cup of coffee, and you know what? I should really cut back on that stuff. But what really keeps me awake? This stream, because I love watching it. Maybe I should maybe I should buy the cup of coffee for them.
Yeah.
And that's us.
I would like a cup of coffee right now.
I would love a sub. Which is the same thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm tired, chat.
right.
Tired.
So Patrick getting Tron online, but Troy, he's going to be getting to play a little bit of his own as well. So both players going to be seeing Tron. Who can consistently do better with it? I don't know.
Well, if we both have Tron,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say green-red.
Greenwood seems to have like the Ulamog a lot more consistently.
The Ulamogs, it's got
Ugin
the
looks
Karns,
medium on this.
It's got the
Ugin's
World
bad.
Breakers.
Ugin's just bad, actually.
World Breaker, it seems disgusting here.
True.
You know all that time and energy you spent? Yeah. Okay.
And there we go. Tron assembled.
Yep.
Okay. Gears character takes back door at the end. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. I have no idea. The Good Life? Oh, I don't think I've seen that actually. I don't think I have seen that one.
There are plenty of budget builds for
You could
under
do some.
150.
Check out MTG Goldfish.
Yeah, they actually just did that white green, that little kid white green, little kid Selesnya was, I believe, under.
The nerd guy from before just subbed and it didn't show up here for some reason, but thank you so much. I'm going to refresh our Streamlabs to see if I can get that fixed. Thank you so very much for your sub. I appreciate that.
Oh, it's Theater Nerd Guy. Theater Nerd
You're
Guy.
right, that is Theater Nerd Guy.
Why couldn't I read?
I was so stuck on saying the Theater Nerd Guy. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
Thanks, Guy.
You're great.
Theater Nerd.
Thank you so much for the
Guy.
support. Alright, let's see if and our things should be fixed now. Our things should be fixed.
Should be.
Did it for the merch. Nice. We'll try and get that going. It's a future thing, but you know,
Yeah.
we've only been partnered for like 6 months, and it's all kind of slow going as we try and get all
Yeah.
of our other technical stuff up to date.
Yeah. So playing less colors is generally speaking cheaper.
Yes.
There are a few exceptions.
Yes. And
You can play two colors pretty solidly with no fetches. I have in the past.
Man, this World Breaker looks not too shabby.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty okay.
That World Breaker is a 5/5 compared to this 5/7 as well. And
Two Endbringers.
Endbringer's so good.
It's not bad.
Troy is just getting got by this deck.
We do have a 5/7 though, so he's not swinging.
A Karn would be pretty good.
Yeah. There is not really a good Death and Taxes in Modern. There's Hate Bear is the closest thing to it.
That and there's like the
But
Eldrazi.
that preys on
Taxes.
longer game decks, and I don't think that's a really good meta right now.
Dan's doing some stuff. Thank you so much, Dan. Thanks for being here. I love your bot and everything that you do. Thank you for being who you are. You make the world a better place. For real. Dan's great.
Yeah.
Dan Bopes is just
He's a good guy.
Dan Bopes is great.
Yeah.
Everybody, can we just give a quick shout out to Dan Bopes, the creator of
Dan
MTG Bot?
Bopes. Thanks. friend.
And we're gonna. Okay. No, actually, we can't stop that one. If they miss it, they miss it. But he did catch
It's
it.
a trigger, yeah.
Yep. So, not no Ancient Strings for Troy after that Chalice on 1. Look at that. There's a support. I didn't even know that you had that command. Man, you were good. Attack for 5, and we are just going to keep it from attacking pre-combat. So,
Sounds good.
yep. And a Worm Coil Engine. Now it's not going to be
So
able to
does
attack
Worm
or
Coil.
block. but with 2 of those creatures out, they both outclass both of these creatures.
Plus, we gain life off of that.
Yep, Troy's top decks are still becoming pretty solid. Finds
We
yet
are
more
in
mana.
Dirtle Town over on the Eldrazi Tron.
Patrick's got so much mana to play with.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Walking Ballista.
Another World Breaker though would be pretty nasty.
Yep, and actually I might have taken just the 5 damage to fall to 18 so that I could draw a card. Drawing a card off of that Endbringer is so good. Double Matter Reshaper still has the mana. I would be all aboard the drawing cards right now with these Endbringers.
Yeah.
I'm okay with taking 5 damage.
I mean,
Hmm.
when you're at 23, 5 damage.
It's not
especially,
much.
Yeah.
And it looks like we are going to draws a relic. Not quite what we're looking for. It's more of a cantrip than anything.
I mean, you have the mana for it.
Sure, why not? Hype from Zach. Zach,
Hi.
your hype is always appreciated.
Yeah.
It's awesome having you here. You're great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Relic, not too good with that chalice though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yes, you are. It doesn't show though. Don't worry. Nobody gets noticed.
Yeah.
What do I mean to say cantrip? Cantrip is a term that has been applied to cards that replace themselves. So, any card that
Also
you do
draw
its
a card.
effect and then it has the words draw a card on it, it basically means that you were able to spend the mana and then you just draw a card and it's like your hand size stays the same.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily card advantage.
This game just flipped on its head.
Did
Ulamog
you know
comes on down.
Ulamog's a good card?
Ulamog's a great card. The exile trigger here, getting a Sanctum of Ugin to go find another one which is castable on this cast trigger, taking out double Endbringer potentially just to keep those ones from attacking this turn, but then you get to go find another Ulamog, you get to find another World Breaker, you get to find whatever it is that your heart desires. Troy, last I checked, still jamming with some of those Emeralds as well. Depending on his hand, he might take one of those. But why would you ever
Why
do
would
that?
you?
Exile 20 cards, attack for 10, and then slam down another exile 2 things.
Seems decent.
Ooh, my goodness, needs a collar right now? Definitely doesn't because of that chalice on 1. Patrick actually locked himself out of one of his outs. And actually the Ulamog is indestructible, which also makes that tricky.
But yeah, it's
Matter Shaper though.
Cantrips. Yeah.
Matter
that's-
Shaper can get the Basilisk Collar.
It can.
It can get the Basilisk Collar.
It can. Anyway, a cantrip is not considered card advantage because you're not going up in cards. We're in game 3 here.
And Patrick doesn't find what we're looking for.
Is kind of game ending.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Slamming in there and Troy takes game 2. Woo! That went over the top. You'd play Ulamog Marvel. Oh wait. If you'd play Standard again? Good save, Jace to the face. Marvel and Ulamog. Would you play that in Modern?
No.
I like your honesty.
Getting to a point where you can activate the Marvel is too difficult or inconsistent to be good. At that point, you would just be running Tron lands.
I look forward to returning to the energy mechanic. I would love to see that mechanic explored more. I think it was a really cool one.
I think there's potential there. I also think that it's never gonna see play in a Eternal format. If only because
The more you make though, eventually you got to make more, right? It's just a mechanic that's waiting. There's just not enough density of those cards right now.
every single card relies on if there's like a self-sufficient card that is nicely tempoed, it might see play, but like
It also
li-
depends entirely on the cards.
every energy card is basically just a watered down version of a non-energy card. The whale that bounces itself.
I was thinking Marvel more than anything. Like
Oh,
Marvel,
Marvel, yeah.
Marvel has a lot of potential. It just needs to
Sure,
actually
it
be
needs
able to.
it
like,
needs a way
be
to
good.
find energy consistently
Yeah.
and quickly.
Yep.
I said like
Hi, Moondrius.
like I could see it as like a one of in like my kind of deck, where like I'm Thopter sorting and putting a lot of stuff in the graveyard anyway.
That sounds cool.
Even then, it's still too slow.
Well, that and you don't have any like big payoff. You're probably
Yeah,
just casting.
I mean, I'm just
everything.
finding. Yeah, it's more dig, which I have 12 dig spells in my deck.
Look at this. We've got a little bit of a mirror match happening.
Crazy. Ooh, 2 towers.
Well, if Troy didn't play anything last turn, it means that it's unlikely that he was going to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the bright side. Are we just trotting back? Oh no! Did Patrick just miss a land drop?
Uh-oh.
Oh no! That's bad. What do you pithy needle, Karn? Oh,
I don't want to Pithy Needle anything right now.
this may. Oh, you're right. That is
That
on.
was
I'm
me.
sorry.
Pithy Needle is a reactionary card. You don't want to play that before he has. You don't know when you don't know what's his hand. Like it's a dead card.
I agree. Whoa! Oh no, that's the same one. Never mind. We're fine. No natural trump, but a
But
crucible.
we have that, so go ahead and destroy our lands. We don't care.
So Chalice on one. True, and also can't play the pithy needle.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Missing land drops. That's brutal. I like that Patrick swung for 0 though. But luckily Troy played a blocker.
We have our own Spell Guide. The true mirror match. It's two $70 cards, 2 Spell Skites, 2 Trons.
Top deck Tron.
There you go. That's what Tron does.
Top deck Tron. Play a 3/3.
Sounds good.
Goken to go. Corn on the cob. Hey,
Get
I know
that-
who
get
you
that
are.
corn out of
Thank
my
you
face.
so much for the sub. It's awesome having you here. I appreciate it. You're great and amazing, and your support is appreciated. My reactions make you laugh. Thank you. Jace to the
Face
face.
to the face. Good man. Good man.
With the follow. Thank you so much.
Or woman. I don't judge. Is that it? We got it.
Well, that went well,
That
and
was
that went
abrupt.
poorly for Patrick.
That decayed very quickly.
Look at you. Oh, so we watched, man, and it's like, what a fitting end to this. Like,
Did I not say bombs are good?
that win streak though?
Bombs are good.
That was a 3 tournament winning streak, ended in the finals to another Tron deck. If you're gonna go, that's the way.
Why play grindy cards when you can just play bombs?
What happened? Patrick didn't hit land drops, and
Yep.
Troy did.
And Troy had Tron.
And Patrick decided, I can't come back from that.
Yep.
Oh, did he have? Did he play a Ghost
yeah,
Order?
I
Then
mean,
that is just
yeah.
dumb.
Well, missing lands on top of that it hurts a lot.
Gorilla, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Yeah, missing land drops, and then like Crucible and Ghost Order
no,
against this
bombs.
deck is insane.
I said bombs. That is not PG. I would never say that.
It's true. She did say bombs. I got your back.
Yeah, thanks, fam. Lit.
Lit. All right, so let's head on up to the booth and
Yeah.
let's see. 24 minutes. We'll try and get something else. We'll see you up there.
I'll try.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining. My name's TJ. It's a pleasure having you all here. Samuel J. Donner. No, it is not. Don't want to deal with it. It's on the edge right now. But welcome to the Geek Fortress stream. It's a pleasure having you all here. I'm here with Maeve, having some fun with Modern at the end of round 5. We'll actually part way through round 5, and we'll see what we can do. We're seeing if there's another feature match to show on up, but none of us know. There's only mystery left for us, but remember that tomorrow there is, in fact, a Modern GPT to be had, which I'm quite excited about, happening at noon. It's going to be Swiss rounds with top 8s. It's going to be exciting players who are down, putting their heart and soul on the line to try and get some of these buys at GP Vegas, the greatest, the biggest GP ever to be thrown. Are you excited? Yes, I am. Woo! Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped about it. I'm excited about it. Plus, I'm going to go get some breakfast at like 2:30 in the morning tonight. That should be a hootenanny as well. So, if I look tired tomorrow, don't you worry about it. I will power my way on through. I'm excited, and if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button and join us in the future. What? Love it.
And everybody else is done.
That's great. If we can get that last match, I'd certainly love to. Are they open to it? I missed a sub. My goodness gracious. Look at that. You've got your name next to it. The Jackapup just subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're great. The Jackapup is, of course, one of the cutest cards in Magic. It got
Yeah.
pretty far in that one. And you are just a rock star in general. I appreciate you subbed with your soul. My goodness, I love it. Because subbing with your soul is, of course, just where the love is.
That's where you keep your love.
That is where I keep my love. In the sole of my shoes.
You probably shouldn't store it there.
I know, I keep stepping on it and it
Yeah.
hurts. Just kidding. I'm a happy little butterfly.
Yeah.
Gotta let me flutter.
Flutter.
Right? My energy is legendary. Pretty close to it. Yeah, if there were two TJs, one of us would have to go to the graveyard based on state-based actions and trial by combat. I worry about if there were two of me. Actually, I would love that so much. If there were two of me, imagine how much I could get done.
Technically, sir, Legend Rule doesn't go off of state based.
Can you? Fair enough. You got me there.
Got him.
I saw it. I was wondering, like, I saw your face go, and I was like, wonder what that was about. Now I do.
That's my luck. Not quite.
Bruce Spy with the sub with Twitch Prime.
Bruce Spy with the Twitch Prime song.
Bruce Spy, you're great. If anybody hasn't yet, be sure to go to
Follow
twitch.tv/Bruce Spy.
He's pretty cool.
Bruce Spy, the magic guy, if you want some sweet, and hit that follow button because he does sweet brews and he wears a bow tie and it's all kinds of great. If you want to talk about for wacky waving inflatable arm flailing TJ, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing TJ, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing TJ. Man, I
That's
am.
one thing you're good at.
What, talking fast?
Yes.
Yeah. Geek Fortress rap album coming soon. I need to actually start working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do it.
I should.
I can sometimes talk fast.
Really?
I need more caffeine in my system and
That's
less
true.
tired.
I should make a Geek Fortress rap album.
You should
That sounds fun.
do it.
We'll just completely outdo Patrick Chapin's album.
Not hard.
What?
Not hard.
Oh, I like that. It's
Yeah,
fun. It's
it
fun.
was.
If
It
nothing
was.
else, it's fun.
Yeah. Because Jace the Mind Sculptor is.
Better than all.
It is.
Plus, we already have the album. In space, no one can hear you scream, but everyone can hear you rock and roll.
Exactly.
Whoa, Jace to the face. I'm sorry. Nearly as well dressed as Todd. He doesn't wear a vest.
Jace to the face.
I've got a tie bar.
That's why what I do is alternate months. That way, TJ doesn't get too butthurt.
I don't get butthurt. I do this.
No, he doesn't. But it stops it. Any potential for butthurt.
Oh, man.
Favorite card
Dressed.
art.
I will say that it's fine to sub to Todd. Todd's awesome. Todd's a good guy. He's a member of the Rogues Gallery,
Yes.
which is a phenomenal
Great
group.
guy.
He's a good friend.
Also, he says hi to me every time I come and chat
Indeed.
in a high pitched voice.
But, saying that he's better dressed than me,
Ooh.
let's take a step back.
Also, real quick, Alexis Bros. No. Black coffee.
Pants, we are actually just towards the end. We're going to try and
We
get
are
one more
in.
match.
I'll go check on that match, but they look like they were just getting into it.
Oh, no, you're right. Todd does have cats. You got it. You got me there. You got me there. Todd does have the cats. Now, that is absolutely a win.
Exhibition match!
We got one?
Yeah!
What?
Exhibition match!
Tell me more about it.
Coleman's on the wall. He's playing blue-white.
Wait, he's on the wall?
Yes.
Okay. Who's facing him?
Sam. On Infect.
Ooh. Okay, actually, this sounds kind of like a fun matchup. Infect versus blue-white control.
Yep. Yep.
It's kind of a draw-go-y kind of thing.
Yep.
And we'll see what we can do.
Yep.
You are tired, aren't you?
Very. You could, like, see, like, the black line of my eyelids hanging over. It's kind of bad.
Have I ever thought of doing a Discord? We have a Discord. I'm just so...
We have a Discord.
It's so hard to keep track of everything. So that one kind of like fell by the wayside. But I might need to eventually get that one back going online. But I don't know. We'll see what we do. Anyway, let's head on down.
down there.
Okay, let's see here. Hello, Elsbeth Knight Errant, and hello to Vincent RTA. Our audio needs to be delayed a tiny bit, like 100 milliseconds for future stream check. Thank you. Let me see if I can do that. Do. Totally can't break things. Totally can't break things.
You're gonna break things.
I'm probably gonna break things. That's not what we wanted.
Do. That's not what we wanted. Alrighty, I can't even look at the. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
So we're gonna draw our opening hands here. We have a condemn, colonnade.
Enable push to talk. That's not what I want.
No.
No. Let's see. Output. Enable. It's all push to. Battlefield camera face. Push to talk. Why is it all
Robo,
push
we
to talk?
had a couple of the gods. Well, we didn't have the gods, but somebody was playing with them. If that means anything.
Yes.
I think the downside of condemn and infect is that it has to be during combat, right?
I'm not sure. Time Moonrays away? Yes, it is true. Any Almond shards show up? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. So we had our turn 1 colonnade, turn 2 ink moth nexus
I'll play
from
with that later.
Sam.
I'll play with that later.
Drop a fetch and pass
Dude.
in control style.
There's also a good chance that when we get our second machine, it'll fix the audio problem. I think part of it is that our CPU is operating right now anywhere between 98 to 100%.
Yep, sounds about right.
Like, we measured
So
it.
it's just struggling to keep up.
Yeah. Like, anytime that we get a sub, everything, like, just by, like, a millisecond. Just, like,
Yeah.
shifts. Okay. But yeah, we have seen some Almond Kit cards in here.
There's a cycling land. I think these lands are insane. If you don't need the land, you grab it first, right? But if you top deck it late game, still good.
I think that they are going to get played. I don't know to what degree. I think that they absolutely do have a home, though.
I'm testing mine in Tezzeret.
I think that cycling is an ability that is just consistently underrated.
I totally agree. It's an insane mechanic, just
Yeah.
in general. But yeah, no, like, with my deck, I don't have a turn 1 play, so 9 times out of 10, if I have the fetches, I'm just going to grab the cycling land anyway, because it's going to come in tapped, regardless.
You're watching this on your own Bitcoin rig? I mean, we have a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
Our processes are pretty busy.
Modern stream!
Get hyped.
Hype!
So we do have a little bit of
100%
infect
chat.
coming in, but we're going to condemn that.
We will condemn it, only to have it blossoming defensed.
Yes.
Totally saw that coming.
Have we already seen any Vizier of the Remedies and Devoted Druid combo? No, but we have seen some Vizier.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! We're gonna get crushed! All of that for a cool 1 infect. Or 1 poison, I guess, to be technically correct. We haven't seen it yet, the Jackal Pup. Blah, blah, blah. So Infect with the Inkmoth Nexus takes it down. Coleman decides a Crucible Overworld is where he wants to be.
Yeah.
If he gets a Ghost Quarter, he'll feel pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, that Supreme Verdict in hand looks kind of silly. So does that land.
You know what he needs right now?
Uh-huh.
Quicken.
Might of Okroza.
Might of Old Crosa.
And Coleman might be dead.
Dead. Yep.
Dead, Zoe.
GG.
Picking him up.
See you later.
Wrecked.
Why Crucible when...
Obliterated. Shouldn't he be at 7 infect? Nah.
the other 2 still resolved. The other 2 pump spells.
Well, yeah, but those were after the 1 damage was already dealt.
Oh, he was post-combat?
Yeah, you don't want to do it pre-combat because then any of the pump spells to protect.
Oh,
let it deal
yeah,
more
then you
damage to
wait post-combat.
But so you wait for them to take the initiative of pumping the creature.
Yeah.
So like, all Might of Okroza, then you start.
Don't fight during combat. If
Exactly.
It's possible. Wait till the end.
Exactly. Any competitive pros in chat? Zach Elsick's in chat. He's pretty good. It's not like he crushed a GP with a deck that called Lantern Control. Oh wait, no, he did. Sorry, I was wrong. I was misinformed.
Awkward.
Yeah.
You did.
Thanks for. I don't
You're
know.
welcome.
I totally forgot.
I'm really tired right now.
I can
I
t-
apologize,
I can
everybody.
I did say that.
I'm fairly certain of pros. Where's Todd?
Where is Todd?
Message Todd.
Todd, get in here.
Todd.
You know what? I'll just message him.
Todd loves me. He'll get in here. Tell him I'm on stream.
I'd say, I'm told to tell you to get in here.
Quote me.
Chat. Well, he's at an event and it's Saturday night. I guarantee you, he's not looking at his phone.
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, you meant computer pros? Oh,
Can I
never
drive?
mind.
No, I'll be fine.
LSV is a non-competitive pro. Yeah, but I don't think he's in our chat.
Probably not. Kibler plays Hearthstone anymore.
Kibler also doesn't watch this.
No way. Yeah.
Oh, I found out that Rich Hagon has watched this stream once.
Yeah.
That like, I was beside myself on that.
I watched his stream a couple of times.
Me too.
Dude, it was so peaceful.
It's so peaceful.
His voice is just so calming.
It's amazing.
It is.
Yeah,
It really is.
yeah. I think Cedric Phillips tuned in once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's a big deal for me.
Mhm.
I'm so hyped all the time. My life is hype.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious! And Project X happening.
Still, just a clue, something.
It continued yesterday.
Mhm.
Is that a good clue?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. What was Todd's record
Does
today?
he?
He died.
Oh.
Todd died.
Aw.
He did not day 2. So he dropped. I think he's going to be playing He's going to be playing in the side event tomorrow.
Hey, Moon.
Hello, Moonsand.
I saw 2 O's and an S.
I will call you that, Alexis Pros. Congratulations on your GP finish. Serum Visions from Coleman to kick things off. Okay. So, yeah, Hall of Fame means that you're pretty much automatically competitive.
Yep.
Means you were pretty good at one point.
Whenever there's a event going on near your house, you just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna come.
Yeah. I would love it if
Gonna come
Emma
hang out.
crushed tomorrow. Yep. Emma's awesome. Trying to get Emma to do commentary here, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Talked to her a bit about it. She's actually in. We just need to get the second vice so that we can do it.
Yeah.
So as soon as we have a second machine. Oh, and we've also talked to Corey Burkhardt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Very
down.
cool.
Will I be doing turn 1 Thoughtseize? Hopefully. I submitted my application for it. If you happen to know them, send them a message saying that you want me on there. If I'm in country, you die in a good way. Emma's awesome. Your stream's great.
MTG?
MTG.
Yeah.
It's such a clever name.
It is.
I was really like upset when I first saw that, and then I wasn't upset because like it would be unreasonable of me to have that username.
Yeah, dude.
Did we talk to CVM too? Yeah, but we lost touch with him a little bit.
I tried to get Trick Jarrett to come to the shop a few times.
That'd be sweet.
He also fell off just like CVM.
Ooh, we got a flash freeze in Coleman's hand.
do.
Otherwise, he needs to do something about this blighted agent. Your name is
But
Elspeth.
your name is Elspeth.
But you have such a good name.
But you have such a good
You
name.
have such a good name. No
Such
one
a
else
good
took
name.
that.
Yeah.
Duh. That's all I could say.
Elspeth is a good
I
card.
could only guffaw.
I refuse to believe Elspeth is not the best mono white planeswalker.
She's pretty great.
She does exactly what mono white wants to do.
Right. So we do have a flash freeze taking down that Glistener Elf. The blighted agent still out and about having a good time. Coleman at 1 in fact. Remember that there is also an Inkmoth Nexus hanging out and about. You've met a lot of Emma? I have not met many Emmas.
I have met a few Mays, but that's also because they had the Asian version of the name.
Oh. I didn't know that.
MEI.
I've met like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Sam looking to do something with an Inkmoth Nexus. Coleman is tapped out. Can activate that one and just go for the double pump in theory.
Yeah.
If it's in the hand. You would love to get your copy of Elspeth Knight Errant signed? That sounds sweet. Do that then.
Do it.
By who? Emma? Do it. She'll be at Vegas. Go to Vegas. And a Cryptic Command is out, so actually Coleman could go for the old Taparuni game plan, which is pretty good. The old Taparoo?
Taparoo.
Yep. It's a classic.
Taparino.
Coleman's one of the most hyperactive players to watch. He's quick.
He knows his deck.
He's swift. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's going to do it quickly.
A bird.
This must be the... Okay, so some of these new Infect lists have been running basically a 1 of Bird to be like the 5th Noble Hierarch to help the mana base a little bit since you lost some of your cantrips.
Sure.
Plus, it's a flying creature. That's sometimes relevant. Occasionally.
Canada also has some French portions.
Fact. Canada also has poutine. I blame them for that. Are we returning this permanent to hand and drawing a card? Yes.
Why would you not?
Drew Supreme Verdict. So good against Inkmoth Nexus. And a Path to Exile. Actually good against against Inkmoth Nexus. Not taking the 1-for-1. Surprising. So Coleman... Oh, wait. It's 5 lands to activate Colonnade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can't activate the Colonnade, then block, and then use the Path, unfortunately.
Correct.
It's a shame. Whoa! Check it out. He had an Inkmoth Nexus in hand. Wonder how it got there.
Crazy.
Weirdo. And we are going to go for a Might of Old Karoza. Coleman is okay with that. He is going to have to respond to this sooner rather than later. With 2 lands up, he does have a...
Is that the one he just played?
He's got Dispel and Cryptic Cup. No, he's... You can attack.
I mean, it's not super relevant in
It's...
right now, but like
Woof.
that's not a mistake you want to be making. I was attacking with the
Well, I think that is the one that was already on the battlefield.
sure.
But you have one that is something sick and one. It's the same as like plussing a Koth. It pretty much
Yeah.
only matters online.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Or and Ariel.
so it depends. If you like clearly communicate, I'll activate the one that is not something sick.
Sure,
Then
yeah.
you pretty much move
I
either of them.
know Logan, when playing your Shred deck, always made sure to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just smart.
What's up? Hey, Jason. Good to see ya. If I go to GP Montreal, I will not this year. I'm gonna try and do something international next year. More international than Vancouver. Are you about to?
2 hours.
Yeah. It's a 4-hour. It's like a 4-hour train ride, and I love it.
Yeah.
Is it a 4-hour train ride? Yeah,
I don't know, something.
something like that. I love it. It's such a fun train ride.
Oh, it actually is?
Yeah.
Jack? I didn't know.
Oh,
I figured it was like a semantic thing.
oh, neat.
The more you know.
I like it. I mean, it's nice so that you can't just accidentally make a mess up that's purely.
Purely based on semantic.
Yeah. So I like that
mess
that's a
ups.
rule.
Yeah, I agree.
You need to taste one last switch of smoke. Huh.
I know Billy the Fridge, not personally.
I don't know Billy the Fridge personally. I do know of Billy the Fridge.
Yes. We are at 8 poison.
A local.
Yeah.
Had Wasteland Carl in his music video.
Support your... Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wasteland Carl was in his music video for.
That's awesome.
So takes down the Blossoming Defense, which was going to be the final bit of poison, and we're suddenly looking okay. Sam's struggling.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, not very good.
Alright, let's see.
Awkward.
Yeah, GPs keep getting more and more expensive. He gave you his CD, that's funny.
That's awesome, actually.
That's super funny. This is why I need to make a rap album.
Yep.
Just so that I can go around handing people...
Well, and then he'll be like, hey, you play Magic and rap. Be in my video.
Boom.
Done.
Easy.
Peasy.
Immediate friends with Billy the Fridge.
Immediate friends. You see, well, also seems like such a chill guy.
Yep. I don't know. It's becoming harder and harder for me to want to go to GPs, to want to play in GPs. More and more, I may not even play in a main event at Vegas and just go to see people and hang out. Until the prizes need to be restructured pretty heavily,
Mhm.
but everybody already knows this, so it's
Right.
not entirely worth. See if I can get him as a guest commentator. My very extremely limited perspective of him strikes me that he would not be the most family friendly, but if he's down for it, I'm down for it. So, Coleman untaps. We do have the Inkmoth Nexus back on the field. We do have the Birds of Paradise hanging out. Let's see what we can do.
I guess we're swinging. How else are you gonna win?
I refuse to make this stream R-rated for any amount of time. Can we get some Miracles content? Sure. We'll anybody who shows up to our Legacy events with Miracles,
Read
we'll put
the
on stream.
Bible. only place you're gonna get it.
Oh. No wire coming down.
The wire coming
Got
down.
the 1-1 beats. Every Miracles player who shows up for our Legacy events will put on stream too, just to help out.
If the deck is still around, it's probably just gonna go back to Stoneblade.
All right, so Serum Vision's happening. We do still have patch. Oh man, that was too funny. It's just throwing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't
It
prepared
wasn't
for that.
funny though.
It was.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal. Supreme Verdict. Ooh, I like the Jace.
Serum Vision.
The Jace is neat as well.
Jace is pretty neato.
Does this include Legacy Lantern? Yes. If you show up with Legacy Lantern, I will put you on stream. Show up, Zach.
Modern miracles make it a thing.
Oh man.
What is Legacy Lantern?
It's like Lantern, but in Legacy.
But in Legacy, crazy.
I think
Who
you
would
use
have
what, like Field of
guessed?
Dreams? Is that the name of that card?
I don't know.
Something like that. Okay, so we do have a Blighted Agent out. And Zach, come play Magic with us.
Yeah.
Come up for like a week.
Just a week.
That'd be sweet. Alright, so Polluted Delta coming on down. Possibly gonna be going for the Jace. I don't know. I love Coleman's aggression.
I do like Jace here.
Plussing up the Jace, and then
Gets,
You-
ooh.
the Pendlehaven means that the Blighted Agent is able to block some of these. And then Supreme Verdict. No, let's just sweep it.
It kills it anyway.
Sweep it real good. Alright. So Sam needs to rebuild
I
again.
would still love to see that Jace drop.
Oh man. Zach Elsick is currently a man who exists and plays Magic decks.
What? That's insane.
I'm fairly certain that Elsbeth knows what's up.
She does? That good disenchant art though.
It's pretty great. I like the one that has a chicken on it.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me that there's a chicken on it. It reminds me of Jackie Chan's Adventures.
Yeah.
Like the animated thing. It looks like one of their like, I'll call it a signet, but whatever, talisman or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So we're going to get in with that colonnade. We're also going to fetch from the look of it, and we're going to be down to 5-0.
We are in spooky territory, boys.
We're in Spookyville.
Spookyville population Sam.
If only his life total was actually 13.
Mm-hmm.
Too spooky.
Well, then you just added Triskaidekaphobia.
Ooh.
Or just Scoop, whichever.
And Sam picking up the cards. Coleman takes the game 2. Where we are, I think, done with the tournament. Do you think they're going to do a game 3 for us?
Thing. Listen to Uncle. One more thing.
You gotta have one more.
One more thing.
Actually, I wasn't watching that either.
He was outside like a nerd.
How's it going, girly girl? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I think they're deboarding. But you know what? We'll get the win up there.
Yep.
Coleman got the win. He deserves the check. This is just me if I had horns.
Turns out he's actually a demon. Surprise Tybalt.
Surprise Tybalt. As if I
To
don't
be
always have
honest,
one
yeah, I
nearby.
was about to say, to be honest, it's never Surprise Tybalt when TJ is around.
The Gaming Dad, it's good to see you.
Hey.
Alright, so I think we are about to call it for the night. Let's head on up to the booth. We'll see you up there. Hello and welcome to the Geek Fortress stream. My name's TJ.
Mine's not.
It's not, because
I
you're
had-
Maeve and it's
I
been a
had
delay.
to. I had to do that one at least once
You gotta
today.
get your one. I hear
You
ya.
gotta get the one.
I hear ya. Is still a lot of stock on Tybalt's and you really want to buy one with the autograph? Put it on the wish list. I'll make it happen. I will make it happen. If there's a wish list, add it on there. You said your name is Emma, so I'll keep my eyes open for it. When it's on, I will get it on there. I will tell Dylan. We'll make it happen. We'll get one to you.
We'll get you one.
Yes.
TJ promises.
It'd be the first time that I've signed a Tibble. I know.
Exciting.
It is very exciting. All right, TJ and Nut, and mine's not. Okay, so I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm always excited.
Nice. We've got the GPT
You can
tomorrow.
tell by how exciting I sound.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because we are going to have a modern GPT tomorrow.
Tomorrow at noon.
At noon.
3 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. GMT.
And. And of course we are going to have Coleman and myself doing the commentary for that one. Plus we stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You can hit that follow button, you can hit that sub button, and of course you can stick around because we are going to be hosting on over to a pretty sweet stream. We don't know which one yet because it's a mystery. But that's okay. It is going to be sweet all the same.
Yeah. Sweet. Exciting.
So cool.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm tired.
I can't tell. Holy Diva's on.
Holy Diva, she's actually the best.
Yep, she's awesome. We're going to host on over to her.
Guys, stick around to watch
Are we
basically the coolest Spanish streamer I've ever met.
Are we going to stream the GPT? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we will. Noon Pacific Standard, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT.
You should work in IT in the U.S. for the same salary, get a 25% exchange rate bonus, lower taxes, but sucky healthcare. Hey, if it's in this area, then you can come play Magic with us.
You can play Magic with us.
Consider that in your pros and cons.
Consider the pros of playing Magic, not with TJ, because he doesn't play Magic anymore.
But I can watch you play Magic.
He'll watch you and then say, hey, you did a thing.
Trying to make time to play more Magic.
Yeah. He played pre-release. He also didn't play Red.
I know. It was such blasphemy. I was upset with myself.
I would be too.
Seattle is pretty IT dense. It's ridiculously
Seattle
IT
is like
dense.
the IT epicenter of
Here in like
a
Utah.
A lot.
Here, Utah, and yeah, there's like 3 like epicenters. for
Microsoft is headquarters here.
And
Valve is headquarters here.
Amazon.
Amazon is headquarters here.
Boeing.
Boeing is headquarters here.
Boing.
Boing. There's just so many the main headquarters of so many different huge companies right down the street.
Yeah, it's a big street. They call it the freeway, but it's still just down it.
There's cards on it.
We're in a place called Snohomish, Washington. It's about 45
Snohomish?
miles north of Seattle.
Washington.
Sorry, 45 minutes north of Seattle.
Yep.
Actually, is it 45 miles north of Seattle? Probably close.
Miles? It's about in decent traffic. So that doesn't happen often, but in decent traffic you can be here in 45, 50 minutes.
I'd say that it's probably close to like 40 to 50 miles away, though.
Yeah.
Does that seem right? Snohomish, Earth. Yep, that's the one. You found us.
It exists on this plane of existence.
It's also, you might find it as the antique capital of the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big
Alright,
deal.
Basically, there's 2 epicenters of tourism here at Geek Fortress. The antiques and us.
And I'm not old enough to be... yeah. I'm tired. Did I tell you that yet?
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard about it once. All right, everybody, thank you so much. From all of us here at Geek Fortress, we're going to host you on the Holy Diva.
Holy Diva.
But do any of the
She's pretty
regulars?
great.
Yes. But whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, we will see you tomorrow. My name's TJ. This is Maeve. And we will catch you next time. See you tomorrow, everybody. Stay amazing.